This is an ultimate video game. Super Nintendo's a lot quieter, so I can, like, bump this up a bunch. Yeah, this is ultimate video gaming right here. And we can let this play out for an attract mode if we want, which we will. I think I heard the attract mode is mostly broken on this version because it was designed for PAL, with the timing for PAL, so, like, they just end up dying and stuff. I think that's the reason why. It's good stuff. This is the music. This is what we like to hear. It's a very good graphic, too. Like, it's very nice. It looks even better on a CRT, of course, but... Such a lovely-looking video game. Lovely-looking, lovely sounding. But yeah, like, demos like this, I think they break. Because they were timed for PAL. Yeah, you can kind of see, like, they're not very quick movements. Yeah, see, like, they get hit and stuff. Yeah. Little weird for a demo. They got, like, another one. See? Like, they miss. They just die. It's pretty obvious when you look at it. The inputs are all, like, mistimed. Yep, then get hit. Amazing demo. And welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh, man. Okay, time for some serious gaming. Yeah, they're fantastic. Alright, Pirate Panic. Now, forewarning, I don't know everything about this game. I don't remember where every single secret is. I remember where a lot of them are, but I don't remember where every single one is. And I am not nearly as good at this game as I am at Donkey Kong Country, like, 1. I'm still reasonably competent, I would say, but it is not my strongest game. Yeah, this is a top quality game right here, top shelf. Can't go wrong with Donkey Kong Country 2. Generally considered to be the peak of the Donkey Kong franchise. But I do hear Tropical Freeze is also a pretty strong contender, so we'll see. We'll see. I think the thing about those games, when I played a bit of them, the new ones, is they have a completely different physics system. Obviously, right? Because it's a different engine. And I think that's what's going to be the biggest hurdle for me, is getting over that. Because I have a lot of muscle memory playing them a certain way, so I'd have to kind of think of them as their own games and not think of them in terms of Donkey Kong Country engine stuff. That's probably the only way I'm going to be able to get anywhere in those games. Which reminds me that I'm going to have to figure out, have to test out returns on the Wii and make sure I get that functional. Quality jamming there, Diddy. Bonuses are so much more entertaining in this game. They're just kind of whatever in the first one. This one knows what's up. They know how to do the bonuses correctly. Dixie just casually dying and resurrecting. I love all the goofy stuff that the follower AI does. Sometimes it's a little fun to watch them, especially as a spectator. Damn it. I guess this game doesn't let you do that. Okay. I've kind of forgot. Donkey Kong Country kind of lets you do that, but not this one. I was kind of like trying to jump through the, I was trying to like drop down through these, but it doesn't let you. They always, like, grab on. See, like, they always just automatically grab on when you let go. Like this, so yeah, you can't do that. You can do this. That sort of does it, but it's not the same thing. Okay, I need to, like, actually stop fucking around. Let's actually get into gamer mode here. Oh, how do I... Okay, it's just way over here. Okay. I just got all messed up because I fell down. Alright, let's actually grab the O. You don't need it. Purely optional. Doesn't count towards percentage either. It does in the GBA version, though, for all three of them, which is wild. It's a wild change. We'll get to the GBA versions, don't you worry. They will have their time. Thankfully, I'm pretty experienced in those versions. 2 and 3 only, though. Like, for the first one, not nearly as experienced. But, I still know what I'm doing. Yeah, just take the hit there. Take it for the end. Oh, wait, there's a barrel here anyway. It's perfect timing. Destroy them all! Tear them up. Hell yes. Alright, let's do it the more... Diddy, up. There you go. Easier if we just roll into them. Let me know if the volume levels are good, by the way. I assume that they are. Since there's been no complaints. I vaguely trust people enough that they would complain if there was an issue. Alright. Collect stars, let's go. This part's always a little tricky, especially if you're trying to speed through, right? Because it's you kind of lose time when you're trying to get these. You kind of don't want them to grab onto the next rope if you want to do this faster, but it's hard to kind of do that. So there's a nuance to it. Also worth mentioning that later tonight, later in the evening, I'm gonna have the required tools to be able to set up the rest of my PlayStation 2 stuff, so that'll be cool. Not be able to stream it, but enough to be able to use it on my own time with the CRT. Which isn't really how I want to do it, but, you know, all in good time. All in good time. But I'll be able to get it all, like, set up and make sure that it's working. So, that'll be neat. And I'll be getting a new controller with that as well, since both of my DualShock 2s are somehow dead. Uncanny luck. I don't know how both of them break, but apparently that happened. So I had to buy a new third-party controller, which seems to be pretty good. So, according to research, it's a relatively new controller, like, in terms of, like, release, it's new. So we'll see. Generally, it looks like it's gonna be alright. I'll put it through its paces, of course. But it's a controller that's designed to work with PlayStation 1 through 3, with, wireless, like, connectivity, but it uses, like, the whatever gigahertz thing, whatever they call it. I don't remember the numbers, but it's not Bluetooth. It's the one that's way faster than Bluetooth. Now, wasn't there a bonus down here? There probably is, and I'm gonna miss it. Maybe it's not this level, though. They usually give you a hint if there is. The letter. But hopefully I don't have to do any real setting up, and it'll just work without any more troubleshooting. But I'm not getting my hopes up because I've had nothing but bad luck with getting a PlayStation 2 all, like, you know, hacked or whatever, and, you know, being able to put as many games as I want on it. I've had a lot of problems getting that working. But hopefully the problems will be over with, because that would be really nice. I would like to have a, fully, properly functioning thing. The 3D effect in this level for the background is really quite cool. They did a really good job with that stuff. It looks really nice. Adds a lot of depth and interest to the level that otherwise would have been lost. Was there anything up here? Nah. I'm just checking. I know there's a secret around here with getting on guard for a bonus. Maybe it's like now you can get it. Yeah, it might be like now that the water's up, I can go and grab it. I don't remember how this worked. Yeah. I know it's around here, but I don't remember how you get it. Is this it? Or this just is the warp? Oh, this is just the warp. Right. Whatever. Yeah, that's how you complete the level very quickly. I want to do the whole level, though. So I just kind of accidentally did that. Almost every level at the beginning of this, like the first like 2 or 3 worlds, almost all of them have a warp barrel. It's the same thing with 3. It does that as well for some reason. There's not many of them in the first game, but there's a few. I was kind of looking around because I could have sworn there was an on guard, but maybe it's like later in the level. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself because see, there's a thing there. So it kind of tells me there's a thing. Maybe you go around here and it's there. Nope. It's clearly there and I just can't fucking find it. Let me do a little bit of bonus hunting. Hold on. I want to see how the hell you do this. Because you can clearly see a path. That doesn't make much sense to me. Wow, that is so strange. There's like this stuff, but... How well hidden is this sucker? It's like it almost you can fit through some of this, but not quite. Yeah, that's a mystery. And that's just the warp barrel again. Well, I guess I can't figure it out. So it would seem. How unfortunate. I guess that will remain a mystery for the time being. Unless it's way the fuck down here. Okay, there's on guard. Okay, cool, but I still don't know how to get that other path. You get that one. What? Don't you love it when that happens? I've had that happen so much with On Guard. Happens in the first game, too. Kill them all. Yeah, there you go. What do you think, On Guard, the swordfish? Do you think there's a way in here? They're clearly taunting me. They clearly know that there's a way, and they don't want to share it with me. Wow, it's like all blocked off. How the fuck do you actually get in here? That is so weird. I've like exhausted all of the options. Super strange. Well, anyway. Find the token. One of your favorites? Yeah, it's pretty good taste, pretty good taste. I think it's tough for me to decide. But I think that Squawks might be my favorite because he's utilized in a lot of interesting ways in this game and in the sequel, the third one. Squawks is kind of like a fun sort of shooter type way to play, and even then, not always. Sometimes he's used in other ways where it's kind of like just a different way. You don't actually get to shoot anything. They utilize him in a lot of interesting ways. He kind of feels like the most flexible of the bunch. Like, they tend to use him the most. And they do the most, like, variety of things with his mechanics. I missed the letter, oh well. It's gonna be Kung then, or maybe Kung. something like that. So, I mention this sometimes because people do ask. Yes, I forgot the title, and I'm going to change it. Let me do that. And 1996. Or Super Nintendo. I seem to be the only one who ever notices or remembers. Which, fair enough. Alright, here we go. I'm just kind of taking my time through this game. I'm in no rush. I could, like, blaze through this if I wanted. At least through parts of it. I'm not like, oh, damn it. I'm not like an expert, like I said, so I do stupid shit like I just did right now that I don't often do in the first game. But I just want to take my time in this one because I like this one. And I know that there's many more games to come, so why the rush? Gotta savor the video game sometimes. It's not like I'm gonna finish this in this stream anyway. Right, let me have these like questions. Which I'm not even sure if I'm gonna remember. Her name is Smikey. Name of the first enemy? Well, you said name, not type, but whatever, it's furry rat. Gangway garbage. It's Gangplank Galley, of course. What button do you press to run? It's Y. Name of the first level is Pirate Picnic, of course. That's Pirate Panic. Is Captain K Rap, of course. Captain K Roll. Chimp Challenge. Oh yeah, the Windows question. Damn. Yeah, it was 4. Lucky guess. Alright, cool. Pass with flying colors, no mistakes. And no need to save yet. Not worried about that. A lot of secrets in this one. They go a little insane with secrets in the third game. The third game is very controversial, and some of its reputation is earned, like, for being the worst one. But I don't think it's the worst one. I think that, honestly speaking, the first one's the worst, despite it being my favorite, just because it's the least developed. There's a lot less going on in the first game compared to these other two. I do like Radley quite a bit. He's fun. There's not really a lot of interesting things to it with him, though. He's just like, you know, super jump, big jump dude. That's kind of what he does. He does big jumps. And that's his power, it's his character. Isn't there like a secret over here? Or did we already get this? I don't know if it lets you do it again. Yeah, this is just a repeat, so they do. Let's let you do it again. I remember now. So yeah, we already got it. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Bye-bye, Radley. I guess we lose his animal sign reward. But also we can't use this chest. Rest in peace, Radley. And we're so close to. I think I can still get the bonus, though, even without his help. Or was it none of us, just that? Alright. That's a well-hidden one right there. That's like a leap of faith. There's no way to know that's there. And a secret end down here. I can grab it. There we go. Quality video gaming here. Love it. Good stuff. This is my reward. This is my reward for finishing the drudgery, the slow-pacedness and boringness that was most of Black Mesa's Zen. This is my reward. I earned it. You know, for some people, playing this game would be torture because they're not good at platformers. Fuck. Like me, I'm not good at them. I can't get that because I don't have Diddy. Wow, and it even ran away. Sadness. I missed the G too. My mistake. Mistakes were made. And unfortunately, those mistakes were not made into miracles. Did you know that, like, every boss fight has, like, a secret little stash up here? Or, like, in some section? It's true. Yeah, I would like to get back to the Sonic games eventually. They're harder for me to get into. Oh, I'm getting lucky here. It's completely random if you're gonna get a real egg or not. And I was lucky that time. Rest in peace. There's like just so many Sonic games, right? And I've not played so many of them, so I would be interested in checking out more, because I know that they get really different. I know that they're not all the same. I know that even like the differences between 2 and 3 are pretty substantial, so. This level is a terror for many people. It's mostly because this level's a lot of memorization unless you know about the warp. Which is like right here. I think it is. It's like around here-ish somewhere. I don't know, it's like around. It's like one of these spots. Might have been this one. Hard to remember. It's been a while, and I don't really normally use the warp. These games are kind of my comfort food and how I relax typically. They're among the category. Mario World's another. Another one for me is Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross is definitely a very fucking comfy game for me. I'm a big fan of that game, despite its reputation. I will stream it eventually. There are plans. There are plans. But I would want to... Obviously, I would have to stream Trigger first. And currently... Oops. And currently, I am working on Super Mario RPG. So I've got my RPG... my RPG slot filled up at the moment. And I think I would like to play another RPG or two that I haven't played before or finished on stream before I do another one that I know. Because there's a lot of, like, retro RPGs that I've not, like, either finished or really played. For example, the famous Final Fantasy VI. I barely touched that game, and I would like to finish it. And, you know, actually see what all the craziness is about with that one. Most of the Final Fantasy games I've not actually played. And there's some that I've not completed as well, but I have played, like, quite a bit of. If I recall correctly, the way it goes is I have finished 10, 10-2, and I have... Let me see, what else did I do? 10, 10-2. I almost beat 12, but I didn't. And then I beat 9. Yeah, I beat 9. And that's pretty much it, I think. So there's a lot. Oh yeah, I beat the 7 remake. Hilariously enough, having not really played or finished much of the original 7 because I thought that it was a remake, and then it turned out to not be a remake. Whoops. So, you know, there was that. So yeah, those are the ones that I've beaten. You don't have a second screen? Oh, jeez. How do you do things? You have to rectify that immediately. Goodness. That's insanity to me. I've been dual monitor for years. Okay. Yeah, we're barreling. We're barreling through this level. Those are barrels of fun in that bonus. Oh, sorry, you don't stream, so... That makes a little more sense to me. Alright, so there's like a secret. Yeah, it's like right here. This part kind of is a little tricky to time. There we go. Eventually I'll have triple monitors. I would like to upgrade my monitor, but I don't know when it's going to happen because better monitors that kind of meet my quality standards are more expensive, so... My second monitor that I'm using is a cheap one. It's like a cheap ultra-wide. Alright, we can just get this. It's like a cheap mini ultra-wide. Pretty useful, like that's where I'm looking at chat, and where I see all my OBS stuff and all that. That's where all that is. All my gaming's done on my main monitor, which is a lot more expensive. And it's a pretty solid monitor. I like it overall, but its main problem is it's not an OLED. But OLED monitors barely exist right now, hence me not upgrading yet. There is, however, an OLED monitor coming out very soon. And it is 1440p, like the one I'm using right now. And that monitor interests me greatly, because it may be the chosen one. Fuck. It may be a really good upgrade. But I'll obviously have to wait for the reviews and stuff, and also money, because it's probably going to be really expensive. And it may actually be too expensive and I not buy it. I may have to wait for them to get cheaper, or something else to come out that's, like, cheaper. We will see. Shit's expensive, especially these days. I missed most of the letters that level, huh? Really? That didn't count? I guess it didn't bounce high enough. Lava Lagoon. This is the, it's this one, yeah. I remember watching Gamma Chris Yeah, I'm a Chris do this level. Dying a lot in the water, which is understandable. Like, I have vague memories. I do have a few stronger memories of this game, playing it for the first time on a Super Nintendo as a rental. And also watching some other family members play as well, like my dad and my brother. And I do remember there being many a struggle with this level, and also the Hothead Bop level that we did earlier. The first one that gave you trouble? Yeah. I actually think I didn't obviously see your full playthrough, but I did see portions, right? And I think I started watching right about when you were halfway through this level. And then I watched, like, a good portion, and then, you got, like, and I just missed a big gap. I missed a big gap because I was, like, streaming. That's mainly the reason. I was also streaming, so there's some overlap, and I missed some stuffs. I think I saw probably, like, 30%, maybe 40% of your playthrough. So not a whole lot. I might check your VOD, actually, to, kind of see some of the stuff I didn't see. Or at least, like, skim it a bit to kind of see what things you struggled on and what you didn't. Be interesting. It's weird because a lot of the time, I hate watching people play games that I know inside and out. And for this, I don't necessarily know it inside and out, but I know a lot of it. Yeah, it is a lot to catch live, for sure, for sure. Like, I think the reason why I get frustrated watching certain people play games that I know way too much about isn't because of the backseating issues or whatever. Like, I know that most streamers don't like being backseated. I understand that. That's not really, for me, the issue. I think the issue is that they fundamentally like, oftentimes, not everybody, but oftentimes people fundamentally misunderstand certain things about a game that I know a lot about, where they just simply don't get, like, a very basic mechanic. And more often than not, it's because they didn't read the instruction manual, because it's a retro game, and people don't often think to read instruction manuals to know what actually things do. I could, like, actually give an example of what I'm talking about, and it would be kind of a funny example. So, probably the most common mistake that I see people make in every retro 2D platformer, whether it be Super Mario World or, like, this game or any of the Donkey Kong Country games, is they do this. They don't hold the Y button down, they just do this. And they try to move and play the entire game like this, and they don't know what the Y button is for. And they just keep doing this the entire time. And then they, like, struggle and can't get through levels, and they don't know what they're doing. And then some of them get very pissed off and angry at the video game, and try to blame the video game for being too difficult. I've seen this. And, you know, and it's like... And then, you know, either the streamer's too large to see your message for something that's very simple, like, oh, hey, did you know that this is a button that exists? And, you know, it's not even really a backseat thing, you just know that this exists. And, you know, you can't even get that information to them. And then I just kind of like, okay. Like, you know, I'm gonna peace out from this one, you know what I mean? Like, I never get angry or confront streamers or anything like that, because that's silly. It doesn't actually make me mad, it's just kind of like, oh, dear God. Like, I can't watch this shit any longer, it's too painful. That kind of thing, right? And that's, from a viewer perspective, that's kind of like something that I've noticed with some of the games that I know too much about. But there are other games where it's not really as much of an issue. Like, say, Chrono Cross, a game I know a fuckload about, right? Like, that's definitely one of the games that I know way too much about. And for that game, if I were to watch somebody play it for the first time, I wouldn't really have any issues, because the game isn't really super difficult outside of, like, a handful of bosses. And the game is kind of designed in a way where you can just sort of get away with a lot of things. It's not that punishing. So something like that, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm more, like, interested in just kind of reactions and kind of what people are thinking of their first playthrough of a game, because something like Chrono Cross is a really fucking weird game. So that there's a lot of appeal to me watching somebody play that, because they won't know what's coming up next and how bizarre certain things get and what kind of like characters you can recruit and stuff. So that sort of thing is really interesting to me. But with games that are really skill-based, kind of I get the different vibes. Different vibes more often than not. But if the gamer, the streamer knows what they're doing to an extent and kind of has experience, like say Gamma Chris, and you know, and it's not the same thing. So they understand that there's a Y button. You know, there's certain inherent parts of video games that they get, so it's not really that big of a deal. That's kind of my rant. I don't know if I want to call it a rant. More like, you know, my spiel, my take on what I think about watching other people play video games on the internet. It's interesting. It's a weird medium that I have had a very long time to watch develop and also participate in, both in its early days and its more recent days. So yeah, it's been an interesting ride. Oh, I better get that, just in case. Yeah, I never really found, Chris, that your skills in the games have been lacking. Not that every game you play I know, so. Alright, let's get ourselves up here. But yeah, this level, too, like this particular level, fucking murders people on their first playthrough, even if they're skilled, and there's no shock as to why I'm going to dismiss that letter. There's no shock as to why that is, though, because this is a memorization level. Like, there's a few hints, and, like, you know, they try to do their best to not be too cruel, usually, but this level is mostly just memorization. You gotta know what's up ahead. They're gonna do some mean stuff to you. It's the same reason why, you know, Sonic is the way it is, right? At least, like, the early classic Sonics. And part of why they can get on my nerves sometimes is because they have a lot of that stuff where you're gonna get trolled. You're gonna get trolled pretty hard in spots, and for a new player, it depends on your temperament and your mood. You gotta get in that mentality of, well, expect a spike trap, expect a spring there, you know, just expect the unexpected. But, man, Sonic 2 really got on my nerves in certain spots. Not because I think it's a bad game. I think it's a good game. Just, man, there are things in that game that upset me. The way that some things are designed are just so mean. But I know because people have mastered the game that, you know, they're not gonna have that perspective, because it's hard to remember what your first playthroughs are like of these games. Especially since so many people did it as a kid. Those darned Sega kids. And their Sega consoles, and their Sega Genesis and Master Systems, and their Dreamcast, which was a failure, I might add. Yeah, take that, Sega fans. Your console was a failure. It flopped. Remember that other thing? What was it? The Sega CD? Remember that one? No one remembers that because it was poopy. That's right. What are you gonna do about it? Fanboy wars are really funny to me. Fanboy wars are just fucking hilarious. I still see that shit on Twitter in, like, replies for stuff. Like, just random things. Just people, like, even, like, fan wars, like, in the same, like, the same thing, right? Like, even for people who all agree that they like that thing, they will still get pissed off at each other over someone not liking a certain character more than the other, or whatever it may be. It's just an endless amount of infighting. Alright, this is off to a very slow start. Let's do that. Let's actually not. Let's use Dixie. Or not Diddy, rather. Getting all these names mixed up. Running out of time. Ah, I fucked it. I should have stayed further away. We can still get it, though. Just try again. You accidentally closed the stream. That's fucking funny. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. I'm gonna get mad. Gonna shit and then come or something like that. However that dumb meme goes. I don't even know where that came from. I think it was maybe a Persona 5 meme, and I don't know. It's just some voiceover that someone made. There we go, right here. You know, one thing that I do really like that's more specific to the Donkey Kong Country trilogy is there's no fucking timer. I don't know why the Mario games held on to that timer concept for as long as they did. That was really weird to me. Like, I love my Marios, and I will definitely stream some Marios, potentially in the near-ish future, but man, why are there timers? Yeah, especially for a game that has all these secrets, right? Imagine if it had a fucking timer. That would be brutal. Someone should make a ROM hack that just adds that in. With the same weird, like, seconds that Mario has, where they're not real seconds, they're like half seconds. There's something fun you can do here if you don't fuck it up. Or is this the right level for this? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, right here. You can do this. Not a lot of people know that. It can backfire, though. You gotta be careful. There we go. Like here, it doesn't work as well. It's better, you're better off just waiting. Also, some people probably don't know this. Come on. There we go. Some people probably don't know this, but there's like some movement tech with squawks that's kind of interesting. So you can like go up way faster if you hold up. Hold up and then jump. Like press the jump button, you go up, you ascend way faster. And you can also descend faster, like, you know, by just holding down. But also, you can do this, where you just do like kind of a hover. And you hold down and then move in the direction you desire. And just jump. And you can kind of like do a more slower one, which is useful because there's certain levels where that's kind of helpful. So yeah, some squawk movement tech tutorial for you there. Yeah, let's take the bananas. I have 40 lives. It's not nearly enough. I need more. 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 Alright, so we're in Cleaver's Kiln. I don't know how you say that. Cleaver's Magma Lair. You know, it's a shame that you never actually get to see Cleaver in his full form. You only get to see his, like, arm, hand thingy. How did I fuck that up? Whatever, do it again. Maybe there is no other bigger form. Maybe it's just the sword. Maybe he just can materialize lava around him. Oh, we beat him. Easy. It's funny that they do a fake out like this. There's like a bunch of coins, by the way, like up above. I think on the right side. But you need Dixie to like, you have to go all the way up here and float to get him. You can see him there, yeah. Really? Oh, it still hit him. Yeah, it happens. I guess we'll get him. This is a kind of an awkward spot, huh? Yeah, we kind of had to loop around. We got a bad pattern there. Last hit. There we go. on, World 3. So, difficulty spikes up quite substantially in World 3. I think it's still a pretty good difficulty curve, all things considered, but definitely things get a lot harder from here on. They start to take the kids' gloves off a bit. Oh, hey, you want to know a fun fact, by the way, about this? I fucked that up, by the way. I think there's a secret there. I don't know if it is a secret. There's something there. I just wanted to see if it was like a platform. But a fun fact is on bad ROM dumps of this game that do exist and people can come across quite often. Bad ROM dumps and bad emulators, either one, there's a pretty common bug where this just keeps spinning and you get no control over it. Weird, huh? Yeah, there's like Rambi here. That's it. Nice. What? I wonder who did the burping sound. I'm sure it's been answered. I guess there's a secret here I didn't get. Eh, it's fine. We're not doing 100% anyway. That's how you get the coin. Yeah, I definitely recommend that for anybody who plays this game. You gotta do the Lost World in some capacity. Either by cheating it or just getting it legit. Lost World is really fun, and it's a really good challenge. Some very interesting levels. They changed quite a bit of it up. Same thing with the third game. The third game as well has a lot of that. Alright. Missed quite a few things, but levels kind of makes you do it twice anyway to get everything. But I'm not gonna bother. Maybe someday I'll get all the secrets, like, just normally, but it's been a while since I've done that, but eh. On doing that on stream is a little slow. Too many games to worry about that. Another fun fact with version differences is the 3DS and maybe the Wii? I think it's just the 3DS, though. They got rid of this flash. Like, this blinding screen flash. That's from the first game, and this game, it's gone. They use, like, a weird technique to kind of, like, get rid of it. I don't know what it is, but they do something. And it's no surprise. I think it's, like, generally an improvement to not have it there. It's pretty blinding and rough on the eyes. It's not really bothering me because, one, I've played this game a lot, so I'm just kind of used to it. And two, it's, I have a well-lit room at the moment, so it's not like, you know, it's a big deal. There's a lot of lights in front of me. My monitor's not very bright anyway. I keep my monitor at pretty low brightness. Well, welcome, Dubious. Welcome. Yeah, I think that some of the criticisms of 3 are overblown. 3 does have problems, though. 3 is not perfect. This is still, in my opinion, the better game and the best of the trilogy. Not my favorite, but it's the best of the trilogy. But 3 is not, like, this, like, fucking abominable worst thing ever. 3's got a lot of nice things about it. 3 has its charms. Alright, let's take that hit then. I kind of put myself in a bad spot. So a little fun fact, you might have noticed it, but with water movement in this game, that thing I talked about with squawks, where you can kind of like hover and still keep moving like this and like lower your ascent. That's a thing in the water stuff too. I've been doing it quite a bit to kind of navigate through some of these sections. It's another like advanced technique, and it applies to all 3 Donkey Kong Country games. All right, this fucking thing. That thing scares people, man. Higher than average photosensitive, yeah. Yeah, it's good that that stuff is there for people. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a ROM hack that removes it too, you know? I should look. There probably is. Alright, let's keep moving. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of Kirby games. And by a lot, I mean none. I played some of the original Kirby on NES. Just like a bit to kind of see what it was about. I did that like a year ago on the Switch Online emulator. Fuck, that was very bad. Otherwise, the Kirby games have remained pretty untouched. They're another one of the big franchises that I need to get into. That's part of what makes streaming fun, is there's some big gaps that I've had in my gaming experiences. So it's nice to be able to do first-time playthroughs of some stuff, depending on what it is. From what I've heard, Kirby's pretty easy, so I shouldn't really be too concerned about getting angry at the video game too much. I do hear, though, that the newest Kirby game is has its moments of high difficulty. At least for a Kirby game, it does. I think like the final boss is supposed to be pretty rough. It's kind of concentrating here. No, this part you can fuck up, so this part's a little rough, especially if you're playing faster like I am. Oh, crazy sheet of Kirby lore. Yeah, Kirby lore is maddening. I remember there's an unraveled video from, what's his face? I forget his name at the moment, but he's like a guy who used to work at Polygon that did funny videos. And he did this unraveled series, and he did like a Kirby one. And the Kirby one was pretty funny, because when he tried to explain or like figure out Kirby lore, it was just like nonsense, and it was insanity, and it made no fucking sense. And it was also kind of disturbing that Kirby's just like some unstoppable creature. Even Smash Brothers thinks so. Like Kirby in at least Ultimate for like the, yeah, Brian David Gilbert, that's it. Kirby in like Smash Brothers is fucking insane in like the storylines for at least like 1 or 2 of the games. In like the story mode for Ultimate, he's like the only one who survives. And like the only one not turned into like one of the trophies or bad things or whatever it is. Yeah, like Kirby's definitely one of the strongest characters in fiction, no doubt, no doubt. And like, yeah, Kirby's like the only one standing, and it's just like kind of, it's just a consistent thing that even Nintendo like is pretty aware of it, where they're like, yeah, we know. We know that Kirby's some terrifying, unstoppable pink blob. It's pretty good. And the whole thing with Kirby and Vor, right? What is it with Nintendo and Vor anyway? They're like, they're like fucking, they do it like with how many characters? Like Yoshi is like a big one. They do it with Yoshi, and then they do it with and then they do it with like Kirby, and there's probably other characters too. And there's also just like an infinite amount of Yoshi, right? Like there's just endless, unlimited Yoshis. Alright, I think we can make this. Yeah. You can't read? I see. Well, I'm dead. Darn it. Some of the jumps with Radley are a bit weird. The hitbox can be a little strange. Alright, let's get this. Come to think of it, I didn't do the quizzes in the other, I should have done that, I forgot. I'll get those, next time I have Funky Flights or have one unlocked. So we missed 2 of them. There's one in this world, there's one in each world, so... I'll go and do those. I don't need the lives, I'm just doing it for fun. Patience, patience. This is such jam. Very hot jam. Cog indeed. You're damn right. There's also that, there's like, are there multiple Kirby cartoons or just one? Because I know there's, Kirby Back at You or whatever. It's like a older, longer one. I think it's generally well liked. Yeah, we're just gonna get the quiz. Oh, it's right here, Swanky. Yeah, there it is. Just the one? Okay. I actually didn't read this. Oops. Fucked it. Alright, let's do it again. Let's actually try reading this time. How many times did you have to hit the end? Oh. 4. And this one. They're green and brown. The extra one? Oh, were they? I wasn't reading. My reading comprehension's becoming garbage. It was this one. Oh, they were talking about, like, the 1-up, just like the normal one. Okay. So, like, this one. Five. Alright. Yeah. That was the beetle? It was level 2. Oh, I know her name. It's obviously Didette. Alright, cool. We haven't unlocked the other one yet, it would seem. We're just burning through these banana coins, huh? Failed too many quizzes. Not that the banana coins are that important. They're pretty easy to farm, too. Ah, yes, this level. This level is probably a little scary for people, huh? Because of the auto-scrolling mechanic. Auto-scrollers are the bane of many people's existences, especially speedrunners. I also recall that some of the bonuses and DK coins are kind of a pain in the ass in this one. They're kind of a little annoying because of how easy they are to miss. Get up there, get up there. Can you not go up all the way? There you go. Yeah, we just want to go up here. It's a little shortcut. A pacer test theme. I'm not really too familiar with that. Yeah, some obtuse ones for sure. There's also a potential opportunity that I might consider, depending. Like, I think I would have to use a guide either way. But I might consider when I get to the advanced games, maybe I'll 100% those. Because those have a stricter 100% requirement. And that might be more interesting. because there's more involved with that. So I might use like a strategy guide or something. That might be a fun way to play those, actually, come to think of it. I should probably do that. Because that way we cover... You know, this is kind of more like just a regular playthrough. And then we can do like 100% for those. That would kind of change it up a bit so it's not the exact same, you know, in that sense. Like, there are differences with GBA, but there are actually more differences if you actually try to 100% it. Yeah, I do mean all of them, except, like, I don't care about Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. Who cares about the Wii U, really? Because, like, I already got asked about that last time I was streaming. And, yeah, that's a trolley DK coin right there. And I already got asked about that, and there's, like, as far as I know, no real difference between the Wii U and the Switch version of Tropical Freeze, aside from the new funky mode. So... it doesn't really justify playing the same game twice, especially since I'd have to use the Cemu emulator. So, a little too much involved with that. Alright, Funky's fun. What can your snake buddy do that is special? He jumps very high. Spits eggs. No, that's Yoshi. His name is, what he's in. Glimmer's Galleon, yeah. His name's Clubba. We haven't met him in this playthrough, but he's there. Yeah, I'm playing Land ones. You just missed it. I finished Donkey Kong Land 1. So are you? You care about the Wii U? I see. I knew you would say something. That's why I baited you. You fell for my trap. Alright, Swampy Swag. Let's go. You start with 5. What button do we press to team up? That is... oh, you mean like to throw, or... no, wait, what is this asking? I guess... yeah, okay, that one. His name's Rambus, of course. Good old Rambus. Remember Rambus, the rhinoceros? Oh, how many airplanes hang from the roof? Ooh, that's tough because I almost never go in Kong College. Let's go with 2. Alright. Beginner's luck. Oh, I see. I mean, someone's gotta own the Wii U. It did sell, you know, tens of copies of the console. It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty dire. Nintendo was going through it during that time period. Holy shit. Nintendo might have had to sell a baseball team or something to stay afloat, from what I was hearing. They were having a very hard time with the Wii U days. Alright, so now we're in the most awesomest, best video games music ever made by a human. I find that while this track is very good, it is a very good track, undoubtedly. But I do think that, like, it gets a little bit... because I've been on the internet for a very long time, and have been in, like, the Donkey Kong Country community, if we want to call it that, for a really long time, it kind of gets a little bit much, where people are like, oh my god, it's so fucking good. Like, you know, like, it gets a little bit like, okay, we get it. There are other tracks, too, don't forget. There is other music. But this is a good jam, yes. And there's some people who kind of get weird about it, where they're like, I don't think it's that good. Like, I don't think it's good music. And it kind of feels like they're just doing it to be different. Like, no. Sticker Brush Symphony? Nah. No, man. That's too cool for me. Do I just go this way? No, I'm fucking this up. Where am I even going? I don't normally actually get stuck like this. Where was it? Oh, it's just here. I see. Right, this one's a little tricky. I think we do wanna go this way. We wanna go over here. It's a bit of like a barrel maze, right? That's the bonus, right? Find the token. Can we find it in this wretched maze of barrels and brambles? I don't actually remember this bonus too well, so I might not actually find it, just as an FYI. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think it's this one. And there's this. And this. And then down. There we go. 11 seconds to spare. Perfect. Now we're back here. Did I fuck it up? I might have. I think I just reset the maze. Oops. That's fine. That just means more time in the level. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere. Let's go over here again. I'm making the level longer so you can hear more of the music. That's what's happening. Speaking of, boy, when I get to the Game Boy Advance ports, you're gonna have to mentally prepare yourself for how they're gonna sound, because I have to warn you, they do not sound pretty. Although the third game has a completely original soundtrack done by David Wise, which helps a lot for that game, because it's more in line with the GBA hardware, so it doesn't sound the same. That's one thing it has going for it. Secret? Nah. I think there's one down here, but... Right. Let's do that. Yeah, I like the original soundtrack better as well. I think there's like a secret down here. No, never mind. I'm thinking of a different bramble. Yeah, just kill me. It's fine. I might have been close to a checkpoint, though. Maybe I fucked that. Let's see. No, I already got one. We're fine. I think. I don't know how much progress I actually lost. No, not much. Oops. I'm just getting impatient now. It's a bit of a slow level, so sometimes my brain's like, gotta move faster than you're humanly capable of moving. Alright, nice. Careful. But yeah, regardless of which is better, I think that it was definitely the right call, and they should have done that with the other two games. Here's the DK coin. The mysterious DK coin. How does one get it? The mysteries. Bonus down there as well, by the way. And there's a Dixie crying out to get out of that barrel, and her cries are unanswered. I looked at that barrel and I screamed no. Alright, Cudgels Contest. I like how everything's with a K. They're very consistent about that. A lot of people didn't know. It's gone over a lot of people's heads, but this game is called Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest. And if you think about it, it's his Kong Quest. You get it? It's a play on words. Wow, you took too long to drop. Is it always that long? Jeez, makes you wait ages. Yeah, it's a good pun. Those Brits, they like their puns. There are many Rareware games I have yet to play. Perhaps someday I will play all of them. Maybe excluding the, like, stuff like that's, you know, more disappointing. Like that Star Wars thing that they did. And we had to get one hit in. You know. The later days of Rare have been fairly depressing. I did hear Sea of Thieves was pretty alright, though, after it got, like, a million updates. But it's not necessarily my kind of game, I think. Oops. Oh, fucked it. That's fine. Should be the last hit, I think. Yeah. So you get the credit, Dixie. Good job. You did one hit. Crazy Kremlin. Oh boy. Now we get the lovely music here. Exactly, she is rewarded. You will be rewarded, oh faithful Dixie. I like how she eats the honey. It's good stuff. It does make you think, though, like, with like, zingers, they're like wasps, right? But they're wasps that produce honey, I guess. Yeah, she got a babysitting gig, it's true. The wretched, filthy, awful, dubious Kitty Kong, known for his war crimes. You think they might be invading the beehive? That's an interesting thought. You could be right. There could be some deep lore behind this. I gotta write a new entry into my Donkey Kong Country fanfic. I should look that up sometime. What kind of fanfic is there for Donkey Kong and just Donkey Kong Country stuff? I'm sure it must be out there. But the problem with really old fanfic stuff is it's usually hard to find. You would have to, like, probably go on archive.org and, like, go to certain, like, sites and GeoCities and stuff. It would be pretty hard to track down. Because a lot of that stuff gets, like, kind of deleted or, like, buried in the deep depths of the net. So, unfortunately, it may not be easy to find such things, especially not in higher quantities. For those who don't know, I do enjoy a good fanfic. Mainly because they are often quite hilarious. Oops. Careful. There we go. You may not know this, but you can direct the webs. You can, like, just aim them up and down. You don't actually have to, like, jump every time to shoot. Although that might be preferable for some people. Some more hidden tech. You can do it with the webs like these two, which is helpful. So you just, like, do that. Pretty neat. But also this is kind of faster if you know what you're doing. I don't think there's anything in this part. Maybe here. Go up. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that's close. That web could have failed. Oh, dog's barking again. As she sometimes does. No, look at all this. This is obviously DK coin territory. Whenever they have a bunch of bananas all over the place like this. There it is. Our 7th one. We're slacking. Some of them are just kind of like ones you really have to go out of your way for, right? Can be a little bit too much time. I wonder if it's worth going back down for that stuff. Probably not. There might not even be anything of value there. Alright. Find the token. If you so desire it to be, this is a very Squitter-heavy level, huh? A lot of Squitter action going on here. Did you know that Squitter has a sneaker on every single of his 8 legs? Pretty cool. These games also have some pretty nice instruction manuals that have additional lore, but that lore is carried over to the GBA games, where the GBA games have their own exclusive intros that are essentially just like a reenactment of what's in the instruction manuals for the premises of these games. Pretty neat. Alright. And there we go. All that for 1 life. And every letter. Would you look at that? Pretty badass. Well done, Diddy. Good stuff. So, Kong College right there. We're getting to this pretty neat level, actually. This one right here. This is a fun little level. Nice auto-scroller. Donkey Kong Country typically does a really good job with its auto-scrollers. And they're faster paced, which is like really important, I think, for auto-scrollers. And it's something that they really understood with these games. I understood that shit was important. I also really like the animations that they have for the Kongs. Like they do the roller coaster thing when they're going down. They do the arm thing. Shit, I almost ran into that. Is that all of them? No, it's just one. Yeah, they're quality stages. And they add good variety to them. Like, this one's, you know, the type where it's expanding a bit upon the ideas in Donkey Kong Country 1. Where you have that level where you jump independently of the cart, which is like the second minecart level in the first game. And this is like built upon that idea by adding in extra mechanics, like other dudes who can attack you and stuff like that. Like here, you know, it's a new mechanic. Then you got like the check marks and the X's and stuff, which, you know, dictate if you're gonna lose a Kong or not, which is also pretty interesting stuff. So they really change it up a lot to kind of keep you on your toes, and it's really good. I would say the only thing that's a bit of an issue potentially with it is it's still memorization, but that's every auto-scroller. You gotta know what's up ahead because you won't have enough time to react. So that's one thing that could annoy some people for sure, but it's just the nature of it. I like how this is remixed. it's actually different for this stage, which is really cool. Another bramble level. This one, I think, is going to be slightly different. I can probably just jump this. There we go. This part can be a little... like, this level can be a little brutal. There's a little secret up here, though. You get invincibility. And that lets you get bonus stuff. Nice bonus. Or something like that. Yeah, here it is. I like how they hide things just barely off screen. It's fun. They give you enough to go on, usually, with the level designs and stuff. It's good stuff. These guys at Rare at the time really knew what they were doing when it came to making video games. They had, obviously, a lot of experience. And it really showed in this game. I'd say that one thing that's a really big deal for replaying these games, that it makes it so fun for me and easy to replay, is that the movement in them is incredibly good. For, like, basically everything, including all the animal buddies, like squawks and stuff like that. They're all, like, really premium to, like, just move around with and have a good time. Shit. Except when you do stuff like that, and you make a mistake, then you get mad. But no harm, no foul. Shit. Well, no harm, no foul. Alright. Shit, why did I do that? That was dumb. That was my mistake. Alright. Be a little cautious here. I won't bother with the letter. There we go. Halfway point. I really like how they tempt you a lot, huh? With all these, like, extra goodies and shit. They're really trying to murder you. This part's slightly easier with Dixie because you can hover above. Gives you a little extra leeway. Shit. That's what I get for trusting you with a roll, Dixie. And I know I missed, like, a secret or whatever, but it's fine. Just this concentration mode, because this part's a little difficult. Shit. Yeah, I'm getting a little too reckless here. This part's mean as fuck. However, just go. There we go. Tough stuff. Tug. The good old KG. What a video game. Alright. Did we get the swanky thing yet? No, that's like later. Okay. Rickety Rage. Surprisingly, another auto-scroller, and so soon. But it is most welcome because it's a fun one. This is a neat little secret, too. This one's definitely a little more easier to miss. Oops, I think I fucked it. That's fine. You gotta, like, kill, like, a certain amount. Oh, I still got it. It's not that difficult, I guess. Pretty easy. And Giga Boost. I might not get this because it's a little hard. But we'll see. Like, going at this speed can be a little fucking dangerous. Also, if you get out of rhythm, hitting the guys can actually kill you because you'll hit them in a wrong spot and you'll, like, fall off the edge, if that makes sense. Like, you won't be able to jump in time. See? Like that. I was afraid of that. Alright, again. In some ways, it might actually be easier not using the boost. I don't always use it, because it is a lot harder. It's way faster, of course, but it's also harder because of this issue. Fuck. Why do I keep dying in that spot? How strange. Alright, again. Again. It's kind of interesting. This has no checkpoint, I guess, but it makes sense because you have to keep your placement to get the DK coin. So they demand perfection here. You must be ultimate. You must have your memorization skills and reactions perfectly timed. Otherwise, you die instantly. No forgiveness for the Kongs. Fuck. Well, I fucked it. Well, I lost the speed. Oh, I almost died again. See? That's what I mean. That's what happens sometimes. If you're in, like, a wrong rhythm or something, instant death. Because you hit the Kong, or you hit the Kremlin, or you hit the cart, either kills you. So this part can be a little fucking brutal because of that mechanic. It's like sometimes those guys will just kill you and there's nothing really that you can do about it. So that is a problem for sure. And it can be a little frustrating in an otherwise pretty entertaining level. We'll see how it goes this time. Yeah, I think it's already fucked again. Yeah. You can't make a mistake. It's really rough. I would probably have better success not using the boost. You can still get the coin either way. You don't need the boost. So let's just do it the slow way. That might actually just make my life easier. god. This motherfucker. There we go. Oh my. Well, I might not get the coin, not the end of the world, but a little annoying. Kind of my worst performance on this in a while. Again, the exact same spot, even without the boost. Maybe I'll stick with the boost then, because it seems the game's pretty keen on trying to kill me either way, so... Jesus Christ. I have not had difficulties with this stage in ages. This must be a streamer thing. Because I have been able to do this so many times first try. So strange this has given me any amount of trouble. This is actually the most I've died on a level. Fucking kidding me. Alright. I feel like I'm stuck in purgatory and I can't get out of this level. Oh, Jesus. This is insanity. Why is this giving me so much difficulty? Like, what I don't understand is why the Kremlings are being positioned in such a way that this is a problem. They shouldn't be, but they are. Because there's the Kremlins that are sabotaging me. There's only been like a couple deaths that have felt like they were my fault. So I'm really confused by this. Fuck. Well, that was my fault. That one was my fault. 110%. I panicked because I kept having trouble getting past that guy, so when I hit him, I kind of forgot what I was doing, I guess, and jumped again for some reason. Very strange. I'm very confused that this level has actually been, like, giving me trouble, but whatever. Weird, I guess. I will get out of the mental hang-up eventually, and we'll be back to normal Donkey Kong country here. Yeah, I guess in a sense you could call this an auto runner. That's definitely more accurate. It's not just an auto scroller. That is true. What? I guess I didn't jump. Wow. This is stunning how bad I'm playing this. It's been really good up to this point. This has been kind of embarrassing, honestly. I don't normally have this problem. Why does that keep happening? Is it like I'm doing too well and the game's like, nah, don't do that well? Like, I got through him a couple times. I'm just gonna do it normal again. I'm not doing that. That extra speed. That extra speed seems to be making it worse. I'm gonna go extra slow. I don't care about the coins, so... First place would be nice and all, but I don't care enough. If I can somehow get everybody, like, in different locations or something. If that's even how it works with this, I don't know. But you know, I could break. I might have to break when I get to that certain guy. Or I just break in general just so I don't get disrupted. Because you can break in this. I just don't like to for obvious reasons. But I might be forced to just to get through this. Like this fucker right here. I can't trust him. He's gonna fuck me up. I don't care if he wins. It's fine, you can win. I don't care. Alright, get past him. Second place. Yeah, that's fine. Well, now you learned something new about the game. Thank fuck that's over. Was I on that for like fucking 15 minutes? Jeez. A while. Sorry about that. Normally my skills are better than that. Maybe it's just because I've been playing games for like 4.5 hours. Could be that. Let's see. Alright. More quizzes. What is the name of the area of this island? It is Crazy Clemrand. Color of my parrot buddy? Oh, geez. It is this one. It is Rave and Crocodile Games, of course. It's rare Nintendo. Crazy quiz. That's a good question. I actually don't remember. I guess it's this one? Yeah. Her name is, Wrinkly, of course. Really? Oh. I almost never look at that, so I didn't really think about it. I guess it's this, you know. I don't know. I barely go in the museum. I guess it's red? No? Okay. We'll go through process of elimination. Jeez, okay. Oh, I picked the wrong one again. Fuck. Why did I do that? Wasting coins. Not that they really matter, but... I have not seen... Wait, what? I guess I didn't read what it said. I think my brain is starting to turn into gel. Which of these enemies have you not seen yet during this area of the island? I guess it would be Cat O' Nine Tails, even though it is in the next level, isn't it? Or is this like a trick question? Like it's like Cutlass is the one. Alright, I guess, okay, it's that. Fair enough. That's a bit of a weird question because I guess it's only counting from where you're at in the progress. Because the Cat O' Nine Tails is like this level. So that's a bit of an odd one. Yeah, I think what we'll do is since my stamina is starting to die and I'm clearly performing a lot worse at the video game, I'm probably going to stop once I finish this world. But that means I'm not done yet. I will be soon. Assuming I don't get stuck on another level. But I did warn ye. I did warn ye. I am not as good at this game as I am at the first one. And this be true. Really? That didn't count? Whatever. Who cares about a stupid letter? I certainly don't. God damn it, why did I get hit there? Oh, that was terrible. That was awful. Yeah, I think I'm just running out of gas, that's all. There's not really much left, right? There's like, what, 1 or 2 levels? Like, including this one. There's like a boss, like maybe a boss after this one. Or there might be one other level. I don't know, something like that. Oh yeah, there's like the Ramby thing. So there's like, if we're including the boss level, there's 3 and stuff. So yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, I should be able to wrap up the world. I hope. I do hope. All right. Quite a few bonus, like, bonus coins, whatever you want to call them. Quite a few so far, like 31. That's actually more than I would have thought, especially since I've been skipping quite a few things. Oh, I had a feeling I should have tried that. I should have waited. Or just not taken the barrel at all. That was rough, because that was at the end too. We'll take it slow. Even though slow is boring. Alright, there we go. Those guys have a weird death sound. I don't really need to do this again, but I will. Unless it doesn't count, but I think it does. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. It should still remember that I did it. Really? That missed? I didn't even know that could happen. It does count, yeah, okay. Good to know. This part's easier with Dixie. A little more forgiveness. So we can just do this. Man, getting the DK coin on that's a pain in the ass. I think you would have to wait for the barrels to come. You can't follow the barrel, otherwise it'll be mistimed. It's probably something like that. There's Clubba's Kiosk, there's Ramby Rumble. Yeah, so Ramby Rumble is the level before the boss. Oh, it's weird that you can't switch unless the Kongs are, like, directly adjacent to each other. It's always been an odd thing about these games. Some weird engine limitation, I guess. This is a pretty fun level from what I remember. Which my memory's good in this game, so it is a fun level. Fuck. I guess I should have hugged the left more. This one... yeah, you can just do like a straight drop like that. There's a stupid bit. This reminds me a lot of the Mario World level design. I want to let me go. What? Huh? Bug? It should just let me walk through, right? What? Can that happen? Fuck, why did I get hit there? Oh. Wait, did I backtrack? Did I accidentally go to the beginning of the level? I have never done that before. I'm clearly been playing games too long. I'm clearly been playing games too long. Doing stuff like that is a good sign that I need to stop playing games. So it's, like I said, as soon as this is done. All right. Go up. My mistake is I didn't go up. I went down. Fuck. You see, I got confused with that. It's very similar looking in fairness, but still, I've never done that before, so that is obviously scarily telling of my gamer skill right now being very low. There's that DK coin, which I think you need to come out here with the Kongs and get it with both of them. Oh, that's so dumb that can hit you. It's so silly. It shouldn't, but it does. Hold on. It's easier if I do this. I guess I missed my opportunity. That's fine. Do it here. Fuck. Are you for real? Oh, damn it, dude. I shouldn't be doing stuff like this. Oh well, guess we get to do it again. Alright. I guess how do you get that coin then if you can't walk out? That's weird. What's the trick with that? Maybe it is a backtrack. Is it even possible to backtrack in this level? I'm not sure if it is. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Really? So, like, what's the deal with that barrel? Is that barrel just, like, an instant death no matter what Rambi does? Because Rambi is able to break those barrels, but it seems like that barrel he can't. That is so weird. It is so weird. Such an odd issue. Okay. Let's get this. What's the deal with your barrel? So yeah, like, he doesn't do anything. That's so stupid. He's supposed to automatically attack them. I'm actually pretty sure you can let this get ahead of you. Like, you can, like, go behind it and just let it, like, run through the level, which is kind of funny. Hey, can I super speed through this section, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Ong. Now just the boss. This boss can be a little tricky. I'm not the greatest at this boss, but hopefully that doesn't mean I'm here for 10 minutes. We'll see. So far, so good. Really? Okay, never mind then. I'm getting hit already. Yeah, okay. Never mind, this is gonna take ages, I bet. Alright, strap in. If I'm playing this poorly, which I have been, this is gonna take a while. Come on. At least my accuracy is pretty good. thing. Yeah, he shoots them in, like, alternating patterns, so it's not consistent. I gotta remember that. Okay, let him go up again. There we go. Really? I guess I misjudged the turn that he makes. Ugh. Gotta let him go up again. This part's the hardest because he's too fucking fast. So and he does these really wide turns. There you go. Rule of threes. There we go. The hardest part is that the first phase, honestly. Nice, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. So, I'm gonna go back, because the next save is ages away. So we're gonna save here. We're gonna lose all those juicy lives, because they don't save your lives. And there are no save states on the Super Nintendo Mr. Core. Alright. So I'm gonna do a raid, probably. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna raid someone. And I'm sure there's somebody on. It's a bit late, but there should be somebody. If there isn't, then we won't. But there probably is. Let's see. But yeah, thanks for watching. This has been good. I had a lot of fun, other than Zen from Black Mesa. That kind of sucked. The rest has been pretty damn entertaining, though. Alright, so we got some pretty good options tonight. But we're gonna raid one of my streamers that I like a lot. Mr. Radon. Mr. Radon does a crazy N64 challenge where he's 100%ing every single game on the N64 library. It's pretty insane. So, say hi to him. He's a good chill streamer. We like him. I like him. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We were in the middle of this world, I guess. Or we finished it. Did we finish it? I think we finished it, actually. Hold on. Let me assess the situation. It looks like, yeah, I finished this. Gosh, it's been so long I barely remember where I left off. But I think, yeah, we just take Funky Flights. Funky Flights 2. Oh, right, we don't have any banana coins. So we're stuck here until we get some more. Okay, let me see. We should be able to find those. Oh yeah, I should probably check the video crop. That's one thing I didn't do. Yeah, okay, that seems about right. Might need a slight adjustment on this. Yeah, we definitely need a slight adjustment. Oh, that's not the thing. What is it doing? No, that's the wrong one. Fucking hell. Well, I hate this stuff sometimes, man. Okay. Now, this one seems pretty okay. Just slightly move it over. Yeah, that seems fine to me. I fucked up the other one, though. That's great. Oh, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Deal with that other one later. Okay. So we have to get coins. Oh, sneeze there. Alright, so we gotta get coins. Wherever those coins are. I don't know. The controller seems totally fine, though. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so we have both Kongs, so I think there should be some coins, like, back here. There's a few spots, maybe. They're often early in the levels. They're quite often early. Yeah, there's like one up here. I only need 2. There's also, I don't think that you get any coins from the bonuses. So, hey, Gamma Chris, welcome in. You're just in time. I was basically just doing setup and pre-stream stuffs. So I only really just got into the game now. I don't have any banana coins. Oh, there we go. Now I have enough. I didn't have any banana coins to get out of this world. Because everything resets because this game's silly. It doesn't save anything to the memory because it's a Super Nintendo game. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, happy holidays to you as well. All right, Gloomy Gulch. So this world is hard as hell. This world is hard as hell. Might actually be the most difficult out of the game, other than the Lost World, I guess. And we'll get that coin. I'm just glad to be playing a controller game again. Hopefully I can continue to do that. Ah, man, I miss this game. I miss this game. This is a good fucking game. I might... So I've been normally playing the, I've been normally playing these games in their release order, but I might make an exception for the holiday season. And when I beat this second game, I might just directly move on to the third for the holiday season. Because the third game's got the Christmas cheat code. So I might just jump to that one. There's actually one little thing I forgot. There's one little thing I forgot. Gotta pull up here. Just a stream thing. There we go. It's also got the cheat code on it written down on my notepad, so I actually can reference it. There we go. The music is quite excellent in this level. For some people, it's their favorite track. I have mixed feelings on the soundtrack for this game, or just all the Donkey Kong Country games, because David Wise is the composer, right? And I haven't really verified it myself, but multiple people claimed that was the case. But apparently David Wise is not too big of a fan of people like me, if you know what I mean. Which is very unfortunate. Okay, how on earth do I do this? Oh, it's just very specific timing. Okay, I thought I might have been messing something else up. So many spooky ghost noises. Gotta love it. Whoa, whoa. They just love their wooing. Oh, fucked it up. I was a little too eager. Little too eager. Rookie mistake right there. But it's all a warm-up anyway. I haven't played this in a hot minute. This isn't exactly my best game in the franchise anyway. I'm by far better at the first one than I am at the rest of these. Great. Got wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. Yeah, another thing too is all the lives reset, right? Which is also a bummer. As one of the downsides to the to playing games on the Super Nintendo. expected Diddy here for some extra mobility. That banana coin is definitely a trap. That's right, Diddy. You do those hot jams with the ghost. For the, I also guess I should have gotten the other code out. Darn. Well, I guess we'll deal with that later. But I really should have gotten the Lost World code out so I can just do the whole Lost World. I'm not too interested in 100%ing this game on this version, at least. I will probably do it on when we get to the GBA ports, or remakes rather. So I'll probably do it then. But for now, I'm just gonna not worry about it too much and just breeze on through. Hopefully I'm gonna get enough stars. I'm missing quite a few here. I mean, not that I need to get these, but still. Okay, I did get enough. It's not too strict. I've actually gotten quite a few of these. More than I expected, to be honest. So this level can be a little tricky for some people. It's definitely a memorization thing, and you gotta have pretty good reaction times. It's pretty easy to screw this up, actually, even if you are experienced. There's a lot of ways you can mess this up. And it's definitely fairly unforgiving, I would say. I think in general the difficulty level in this world is quite high. Fuck, see? Already go one. Should be fine, but... Let's see, we only got 3 seconds there. So that was another bonus I missed, or coin. Shit, that jump is so fucking hard. What? Jeez, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should have grabbed some lives. Fuck, this is not many. It's at the fucking razor's edge here. I got one back. Fuck. Some of these jumps, man, are just fucked. Eesh. Friggin' pixel perfect shit here, man. I'm really, the times like these, I'm really glad that I'm playing on a Mister, where I have virtually no input lag. Makes games like these that are very demanding on timings much easier. Input lag is a real bummer, in my opinion. Some weird mutants, though, are immune to it. Oh, gosh, that was close. Alright, there's usually secrets up these places, but maybe not this time? Okay. Not this time, then. What about over there? No? Let's just probably jump down. Try and get a life. There, perfect. Well, we got a life, but only in the game, not in real life, unfortunately. Wah wah. Okay, Gusty Glade. This level's fucking difficult. This one's definitely not for the faint of heart. This level don't fuck around, I'll tell you that much. Arguably, Radley is going to make this harder, actually, and not easier. So I maybe don't want to use him. I don't know, we'll see. I don't remember how long you can even take him. But I think Radley is mostly a troll, other than for getting secrets and stuff. I'm pretty sure that he's more of a liability and just makes the level actually harder, because you don't have someone like Dixie as a more proper fail-safe. Like, technically, these sections, I guess, are kind of easier. Oh, fuck. What? She wouldn't jump onto him. What the hell happened there? That was fucking weird. And I almost made it to the end, too. That's the bummer. Oh, well. Fuck. What an asshole. Oh, man. Okay, I can't even make that jump. Get over here. There you go. All right. Fuck, I'm not playing well. This is what happens. This is what happens when you are away from this game for so long. All right, well, hopefully we'll still manage. Dixie definitely makes this easier. Jesus. Okay. This bit. Alright. Now we'll just do this and cheat and grab this while we're at it, because why not? Fuck. Come on. Oh my god. Fuck this level, dude. It's like, it's not a bad level, it's a good level, it's just fucking hard. And very trolly. It's way more difficult, though, if you're trying to get the bonuses. That's the real hell. Okay. Almost. Alright, so this bullshit. Okay, it already counted, so we don't have to do it again. That's nice. Fuck. Oh yeah, that actually makes it harder, doesn't it? Yeah, I forgot the wind is bad here. You don't actually want the wind. Okay, well, whatever. I did it. I did it. At what cost? Quite a few lives, actually. We should save. Can I, afford that? I think it's free. Yeah, the first one's free. There, now we have a little bit more of a safety net. There's also no save states, by the way. The Super Nintendo Mr. Core, you can't use that, so... You can't use that as a fallback, so no save state functionality on this, unfortunately. Not that I really need it or anything, just, you know, it's nice to have for certain things, like saving your lives and your coins, as opposed to losing everything on a reset. Why did he cough? That was weird. They're not supposed to do that. Oh, thank you, Near Zero Destiny. Welcome. Enjoy your lurk. I wouldn't say this is a speed run, but I mean, I'm pretty quick. I'm pretty quick at this game compared to some people. I wouldn't say I'm amazing at it, but I'm pretty good. Basically, I've played this game multiple times before. That is my experience with the video game. I've played it quite a lot over the years. But I am very rusty, and this is not my best game. I am much better at the first game. But yeah, I am playing, for anyone who may be coming in, I am playing the entire Donkey Kong Country franchise. I previously have played through Donkey Kong Country 1, and I played through Donkey Kong Land. I have been going in release order for the games, but I am gonna probably make an exception because of the time of the year, and when I'm done with the second game, I'll go to the third one instead of going to Donkey Kong Land 2, because there's a cheat code for Donkey Kong Country 3 that makes things Christmas in bonus rooms. And I figure... Oh, that was a bad one. And I figure that it makes sense to do that instead. So that's what we'll do. And then after that, we'll do 2 Donkey Kong Land games back to back whenever we have time for it. It won't be all in this stream, rest assured. That's gonna take extra time. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, another life. Good, good, good. So we got a little tiny secret up here. I'm not going to be getting all the bonuses, at least not for the Super Nintendo version. But I'll get what I feel like when I see it, you know? I'll just use the bonus coin cheat code to get access to all the Lost Worlds, so we can do that. And I will most likely do 100% for all 3 Donkey Kong Country games once we get to the GBA versions. And the reason for that is because it makes more sense to do it there, because not only is it easier to track 100% on the GBA versions, but it also has more stuff to do. Like, there's a lot more to do on those versions. There's a whole bunch of extra stuff. So if I'm going to do 100%, it would make sense to do those ones. All right, nice. Not bad. Got hit a couple times, but it's a pretty tough level. So we can do this for extra lives. I guess that couldn't hurt. But we probably don't have enough coins. How many? It's 4. All right, let's give it a try. What is the name of this area of the island? It's obviously Gloomy Gulch. How many little wasps did the end of area giant wasp break up into? I mean, like the final boss. It was like 5. What is the name of the trendy surfing Kong who operates his barrel flights? Oh, that's easy. It's obviously Chunky. It's funky. All right, we got 1 life. We'll leave it there for now because I don't really have enough coins. And I wouldn't mind using the save function a little more. A little teensy bit more if we need to. We're getting closer to the end of the world, but we also need to save money for funky flights if we need it. I don't know if we will, but we'll see. What I really need to do is, since everything reset, I need to go back and farm a bunch of coins in, like, the first world or something, and maybe some lives. Web Woods, baby. Web Woods is also really tough. We got 8 lives, though. I think we'll be okay. Web Woods is a really challenging level. For some people, it's the hardest level in the game. It's debatable. Some people find this very difficult. Although, I guess more people would say that the Lost World level, which is, what's it called? Animal Antics. I think some people would say that's the hardest. It's an optional level, though, so maybe out of, like, the required levels, this could be considered the hardest. Alright, so we can, like, take a shortcut here. Oh, nice. That actually gives us a bunch of lives. I didn't know that. Good. Oh, shit. Little ambush here. A lot of secrets. Oh, that just brings you back up there, so you can just do that as well. Okay, interesting. Forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. So, we are infused and have become Squitter the Spider. Squitter the Spider is a very cool animal buddy, but very tricky to wield. There is a lot of techniques on how you can use them. You can shoot up and down, which a lot of people don't know, both for the platforms and for the attacks. Or you can just shoot straight, or adjust with your jumping, you know? All kinds of techniques here. One thing, though, is he has a limit to how many of these platforms he can make. So you gotta be really careful and not, like, lose them. They do also go away after a period of time. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to the focus on this. I might not be talking a lot towards the end because this last half is a real doozy. It's quite hard. There are no platforms here. So you gotta make your own the entire way while trying to avoid getting eviscerated by bees or zingers or whatever you want to call them. Alright, now we got these dudes, the neckies. Oh boy. It's a long section. It's kind of funny that the way that this level is formatted, the checkpoint isn't even really halfway through the level. It's kind of like a weird in between. It's kind of like, it's like quite a bit before. I'd say it's like 2/3 of the level are after the checkpoint barrel. It's quite the fucked up state of affairs. I'm not going for those letters. They're too risky. It's not worth it. All right, focus, focus. Fuck. Little asshole. Maybe a big one instead. I don't know. Ah! Too high. I was trying to do I was a small jump too. Fuck, dude, this level. This level's fucked up. I don't know why they make it such a giant gauntlet, dude. That's like the real thing about it that sucks ass, is just how fucking long, like, the checkpoint is. Like I said, it's like, you're doing 2/3 of the level. Okay, that was shit. That was too close again. I probably could have just ignored that one anyway. It just sucks, though. It was right at the end, too. I was doing so well, and I screwed it up at the very end with that stupid trolley-ass cannon, dude. So now I'm getting impatient, and I'm kind of going faster. We'll see if it pays off or not. Gonna snipe him up there. Should have done a little more sniping, maybe. That would have helped. I guess it also helps that I can probably go a little faster now that I have a more fresh memory of this level. There's like a secret back there or some shit. I don't care. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, this jerk. Oh, he still got me. Fuck off. That is such bullshit. How did he even get me? Ugh. Dude. That is frustrating. Okay. You need a move, Zinger. Because I was gonna lose my web. Move your ass. You're too slow. There we go. That's a troll. Okay, now we gotta go up. Shit. It's close. We're not done yet. There's still more trolls. Okay, can we, like, get an angle on him? There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot that he's gonna jump even afterwards. Yeah, there's another troll there. I knew that one was there. I remember that well. Ugh. Fucking level, man. Cog. Alright, it's done. Intense. Ugh. Okay, now I just got the creepy crow. This boss is kind of annoying as hell, to be honest. I might fail a few times. He's really weird with the way that there's like RNG involved with this fight. So there's like, you can get bad luck. It's really annoying. So hopefully that goes okay. Let's just get into it. Yeah, it's kind of a luck-based fight because there's like random eggs and shit that get thrown at you. Okay. Like, these sections usually aren't the difficult part. It's this shit right here that sucks. This part. Alright. You kind of have to be very careful with that. Almost missed that barrel. That was close. Yeah, this part sucks ass. Because of this shit. It's so hard to avoid it. We don't get another Kong barrel either. Fuck! Oh! I don't know what happened there. Like, I think what happened is I fucking hit the bottom of my desk while I was trying to press a button. And, that threw me off. Great. Okay, let's do it again. Guess I was too close to my desk somehow. I don't know how that happened. Okay, let's just hit him. There we go. No? Okay, this took a while to get started. Alright, that was a little more consistent. Just give me a second. I'm gonna move my mic back now that I'm further back. There we go. This should be a little bit better positioning, maybe. Alright. Alright, keep going, keep going. Hope this is the part that's tough. Hopefully we do it. Shit! Again! Why is that such a dickhead spot? Oh my god! I fucking hate this boss, dude. I really do. It's such a bullshit. It's such a bullshit boss. That section is the one that's really the worst part of it. You just get completely bombarded. It almost feels like you can't really avoid taking damage in the fight. It's stupid. I'm sure there's ways, but, like, it's really lame. It feels like you get punished for going too quickly as well, but then if you slow down, then you get punished too. It's wild. It feels like there's not really a way to do this reliably. I'm actually curious. Fucking hell. I'm actually curious if there's like some speed tactic I could look up at some point just to like make this fight easier for the next time. Because this fight is just the fucking bane of my existence. Easily the worst boss for me. Outside of King K. Rool, I guess. No. It keeps getting me in that same spot, and it's like, I don't know how to avoid it. It seems impossible. How many lives am I losing? I need to save. Yeah, I still have a decent number of lives. So that's good. Still an okay number of lives, so... But I should save regardless. Okay, here we go. I got 2 Kongs. I don't know how much that's gonna help. Alright, every time. Are you kidding me, dude? Man, I don't know what to do here. Like, I struggle on this boss, but I don't normally struggle this badly on the boss. This is fucking awful. I don't want to leave. I want to talk to the Kong lady. There we go. Save game, yes. Just so I don't have to do the other levels over again. In case I somehow keep dying. Let's go, let's go. Fuck you, boss. Fuck you and all of your kin. I wish you a very dead Christmas, you stupid fucking crow. I'm already making mistakes. Ugh. I guess that crow doesn't come back. I thought it was supposed to. Maybe it only does that in the other phase. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Dixie because Diddy's better for ropes, and I need the extra help here. Wow. Just go up the fucking thing. Go up, go up, go up. Gosh. Hey, no guarantees I'm gonna get this, though. This is pretty fucked up. Oh, my God. This is so much worse than I remember it being. This boss is so fucking hard. Ugh. God, dude. Eventually I'll get it. It might take 500 years, but I will get it eventually. At least it doesn't hit me on the barrel. Okay. I don't care, just go. There seems to be no way to get away from that. That was a little bit better that time, regardless. But avoiding damage there seems just impossible. Absolute fucking terror. Where is it? Where is it? Are you kidding me? I've completely forgot about how this boss works. I can't believe that that cunt waits that long and rushes you that fast. An absolute cunt of a boss. Like, unreal. Fucking unreal. What a freaking horrific boss. Makes me a little terrified of what version of this is on Donkey Kong Land 2. I wonder how much awful it is. Maybe it doesn't exist in that game, I don't know. Gosh, that worries me. It could be so much worse. Because I know that King K. Rool in Donkey Kong Land 1 was just friggin' wretched. Just awful. Not the worst once you knew what you were doing, but still pretty screwed up. I missed it. What happens when you miss it? Do you just die? Oh, no, you don't. You just recycle it. No, you do die. Never mind. There might be a way to avoid it, maybe, if you know exactly what to do, but... What happens? So just go through this again? Okay. I'm definitely gonna die, though. There's no way I'm doing this. This is a failed attempt. Like, I don't have any hopes here. I guess he changes direction, too, so that's also a dickhead move. This boss is really elaborate for a Donkey Kong Country boss, to be honest. I don't understand. Even if, like, you try and wait, it feels like nothing works. Maybe I have to go insanely fucking slow. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it feels like you can't get the eggs to... Like, they just get you off screen. Like, that's what happens a lot with these, is they just get me off screen. I'd have no time to predict where they're coming from. They kind of track you, but, like, not in a fair way. It's a really unfair way that they track you. I just don't understand them very well. I don't know if I ever will. Like, I know that doing this helps, but you can't do that in the next section. It only works there. You can't go to, like, strafe left and right on the, this next part. Okay. So, like, I know it's gonna go there and hit me. I know it'll try and hit me here. But what about here? Like, I can go left, and then right, left, and right. But then when I go up here, it's gonna get me there. It's ridiculous. I guess I managed it somehow. So this is our best attempt so far. So, the one thing I'm noticing about this stupid, god-awful fucking section, as well, is you really can't get everything. I'm also noticing that, yeah, I won. Yeah, I won, quote unquote. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. The other thing I'm noticing, too, is Dixie is fucking awful for this fight because her throw is so goddamn slow that you don't have enough time to react to throw. So if, and it's a big if I can get Diddy, if I can get Diddy to the end like the one time that I did, then I need to save him. I need to save him for that throw. Otherwise, I'm fucked. That's what I'm learning here. There's just no way to do it without him. Unless you, like, are completely zen and have the exact timing down to throw it exactly when you need to as Dixie, which is very difficult because it's off screen. You can't see it. Sure, you could get closer, but, like, you know, that's also very risky because then, you know, it'll just charge you instantly, and that's just fucking brutal. Okay. All right, that's better. That's better. I might have found a manipulation. I'm just gonna ignore them. The only one I need to hit is that one. The rest don't matter. Fuck, I already fucked it up. Reswitch. Fuck you. Holy shit, fuck you. All right, that's done. Finally. Fuck that boss. That took way longer than I expected it would. All right, we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning of the game. And we're gonna farm. Holy hell, that was wretched. Okay. All right, panic, I guess. There's plenty of good places. There's also the underwater one. That's pretty good too. Maybe that would be faster. I don't know. We'll see. Really? I didn't remember there being a third one. I am not playing well today. I'm sorry about that. Normally I play a little better than this, I promise. Apparently today's not my day. Okay. Already got all that stuff. Getting a few lives. One thing I gotta be really careful of is my thumb. I'm just keeping an eye on it to make sure I don't damage it. Alright, so we want to do this one. Was it? No, this is the wrong one, wasn't it? Like, I'm sure that you can get stuff here, but no, this is not the level. It's the one way down here. Lockjaw's blocker, as they call it. You can just get, like, a bunch of stuff right here. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I don't know if anything else is useful to get, though. Probably not. Just exit out and then farm it again. Give myself some more coins. It's like 2 each time. I don't know how many I had last time. I could look at the recording, but I think I had something like 50 or 60, so... It's always kind of lame with Super Nintendo games that they don't hold any of that in the save file. So it always resets your lives and your other stuff that you earned with your own hard work. Pretty cruel, pretty brutal. There are games far worse about this stuff, though. Like, far worse. You know, many older games, even some on Super Nintendo, just had password systems. That's a lot worse than stuff like this. Okay, let's just get some extra lives. We'll go back to the first level again and get a little bit more coinage as well. I'm not sure how much that skips. Does it skip anything important? I don't think it does. All right, cool. I hope people are having a good holiday, or whatever you celebrate, you know, or don't celebrate. Mine is pretty whatever. Like, I'm more than old enough at this point where I just don't care a whole lot for the most part. Like, it can be nice sometimes, Christmas stuffs or whatever, but you know, it's not really anything important or big these days, you know, for me. Hasn't been for a long time. So for me, it's kind of just, it's another holiday, you know. The main thing that I can kind of hope and generally reliably have always, you know, expected about the holidays is I get good food. That's about it, really. Good dinner. Or multiple dinners, typically. You get out of a turkey and stuff like that, or sometimes a ham, things like that. Okay, probably okay on resources now, I think. Probably okay. We'll put down a save at the Kong College. This one's a freebie since we didn't bother saving here before. And we'll have to pay for the funky flights because everything's capitalism in Donkey Kong Country. It used to be free in the first game. And then Funky realized he could charge you for it. Okay, K rules keep, baby. KK rules keep. Cool levels here. A lot of new, unique assets and stuff. Oh, I missed it. Darn. Oh, I can still get it. Never mind. Do that. No? Shouldn't I be able to reach this? Maybe I'm just not timing it right or don't have the momentum. There we go. Oh. And we just jump ourselves up there. Nice. This is a very cool level with excellent music. I don't even know if this gets reused. It might get reused in the Lost World. It's been, admittedly, quite a while since I've played the Lost World in this game. So when I do those levels, it might not be very easy. It might be a little bit of a mulled session. Might be a bit of molding. We'll see. Oh, shit. It's one of these ones, right? I haven't done this in ages. I'm probably... Oh my god, I'm fucking up so bad here. Come on. I'm probably not going to get enough. Not that it matters that much, but still. Yeah, I'm way below. Fuck. I screwed that up bad. I just wait in silence. And my punishment. Timeout corner. That sucks. Oh, well. I might be able to try again, I guess, if I want. Should we try again just for old time's sake? Let's try again. Okay, I'll just use the cheat code anyway, but I still want to give it a try. Oh, I barely got that. That was really close. But I did it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, these guys. These guys are awful. Those starfish dudes. They're pretty bad in this level. They have like a weird hitbox, so they can really easily just hammer you. Like that. Okay, careful. On Guard also has an auto attack, and unfortunately, you cannot turn that off. Sometimes it can actually screw you up and get you killed. There's a DK coin. Nice. How the hell did that thing track me all that way? That was impressive. Alright. Ugh, that part's like impossible. I don't know how people get that. Shit. Oh, that was close. Not bad. Oh, I missed the life, but that was good. You know, it's one thing that really saddens me. One thing really saddens me is that Epic Games, the people who used to make video games other than Fortnite, they did something very disappointing and upsetting, where they recently delisted all of the Unreal games. Unreal 1, 2, all the Unreal Tournament games. They're all delisted on all digital storefronts. So you can't buy them digitally anymore. It's not on GOG, it's not on Steam. They just nuked the entire thing. I own all the games, so it's, you know, I have them, but they also turned off the servers that take like nothing and no resources for them to run. They also turned those off for Unreal Tournament. People will still be able to play and have other means of playing the games, so that's not like, that part's not a big deal, but it's super shitty and petty. Especially considering that that's their roots. That's like, you know, the roots of the company and stuff. And they just decided to turn it all off. It's quite the dick move. Fortnite to me is like, some of it looks amusing and the game's probably all right. But to me, Fortnite, I have very bitter feelings about, because it's a game that legitimately just straight up killed the Unreal Tournament and Unreal franchise in general. Like, they were working on an Unreal Tournament game, and the people that were working on it were taken off of that game, and then the game got canceled because Fortnite got popular. It's something. It's something, and it's upsetting, and it's just, it gives me negative feelings about that whole thing. So this level, like pretty much all the remaining levels from this point on, are going to be difficult. This is a tough level. It's quite fun, though. It's quite fun. Relatively low on the bullshit. There's a few annoying things that can happen in this level, but it's pretty okay. And you have a decent amount of control over your ascension. You can, like with anything in this game, you can, like, hold down and it'll slow your ascent. And if you hold up, you go up faster. So there's, like, some control that you have over this part of it. This part sucks, though. This is the one part that can be a little bit frustrating with the hook dudes. All right. Let's try this way. Oh, damn. Oh, jeez. There is something here. Okay. I'm not sure if that was the way I was supposed to go. Or there might be a couple different ways to go in this level, but I screwed it up right before the checkpoint barrel. Hey, Duke Donuts, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're having a good one. And happy holidays. I'm just playing through all the Donkey Kong Country games, including all the weird ports and stuff, so I'll be eventually working my way up towards the GBA ports. They're more like remakes, though. Taking it easy? That sounds good. Oh yeah, taking it easy. You work hard, Duke. I definitely agree with taking it easy. So I'm playing through basically the entire Donkey Kong Country franchise. That includes all the weird ports and versions and stuff. So the only thing I'm really not doing is I'm just not doing the, like, the ones that have negligible differences, like the PAL versions or, you know, other, like, little weird ones that are just little bug fixes. We're not worrying about those ones. But we're doing all the other ones, though. The GBA remakes, the Game Boy Color version, the Donkey Kong Land games, which I generally consider to be country adjacent for obvious reasons. So far, I'm just doing it in release order. But I'm going to make an exception for today, depending on how much progress we make. If I can get through this game in this stream or not. Because I might not be able to get through the rest of this game in the stream because I'm going to be doing the Lost World, and that takes extra time. I love these games, though. They are some of my favorites, despite the fact that sometimes they cause me to get angry. I find that the Donkey Kong Country series is generally very well liked, but it definitely has some divisive entries, to say the least. Donkey Kong Country 3 being a quite divisive one indeed. This game's generally considered to be the best one. I have heard, though, that the newest one, Tropical Freeze, is considered to be a really strong contender. Oh, I forgot that happens. Oh, I completely forgot that happens. I've done that before. I just completely forgot about it. So I've not played really much at all of the new ones. I'm going to. Those will be the last ones that I do in this whole franchise playthrough. So I'll work my way up towards them, and they'll be like the finale. But I've not really touched them much. They seem to be pretty good, but they are going to be very difficult for me, I can tell, because the new ones have a completely different physics engine. So they're not remotely the same in terms of how they play. The one thing that's pretty neat about the original Super Nintendo trilogy is they're all very consistent entries in the sense that they all have like very consistent physics. Oh, missed it. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. The physics are identical across all three games, with the exceptions of the Kong differences between the three games, of course. But it's very consistent, so you can, your skills translate quite well between the games. But with the new ones, obviously they're brand new games on entirely different engines that are several years later, so you're not going to get the same results. So when I was playing those games for a little bit, like a couple years ago, like I didn't get very far. I got like maybe 1 or 2 worlds in. I was having a really hard time adjusting because I kept trying to play them like I was playing these games, and it wasn't really working out well for me. So when I get to those games, it's probably going to be a bit of a wall to kind of get used to all the differences and not think of it in terms of a Super Nintendo type game, if that makes sense. So it's gonna be an adjustment. I'm looking forward to it though, because frankly, that's my... Oh, darn it. Darn, I didn't think I'd get hit there. Frankly, it's my own problem. I don't blame the games for that. So that's just a me issue, so I wouldn't really put it against the games or anything. I'm sure the games will be quite lovely once I can actually get to them. But we got a pretty long way to go until we reach that point. Okay, that was bad. I was indecisive on which direction to take. It's probably for the best that I redo this because I lost to Kong too early into the level. I hear that barrel. There it is. I like how that one just lets me kill it. So this is just an elaborate auto-scroll level. The thing that I find interesting about the DKC trilogy is the auto-scrolls, most of the time, don't directly feel like an auto-scroller. That's something I found interesting about them. This one feels a little more on the nose about being an auto-scroller, for sure. But I find that the auto-scroll levels in these games are done far more elegantly than a lot of other 2D platformers, especially of its era. Like, the ones in Mario World, for example, they're not amazing, I would say. I'm not a huge fan of the auto-scroll levels in Mario World. I think Mario World's an excellent game, but the auto-scroll levels were kind of, I think that they were just a little too slow for my tastes. That's one thing in general that I find has always appealed to me a great deal about this Super Nintendo trilogy of games, is that there's just a lot of... They're pretty fast-paced games. You can take them slow in spots if you want, but they're a lot faster than a lot of other platformers, and I've always really appreciated that about them. Let's give a moments of rest here while this comes up. A little bit of a break. But I think there's definitely a place for a slower paced platformer as well. There are plenty of those too, and I think that those are valid. Mario World can be pretty fast, of course, if you're really good at the game and you really know your way around it. Then you can really do a great job with that. And just blaze on through. I think another thing that's really interesting about Mario World is that it's way more... the overworld design is definitely, like, really good and beats a lot of other 2D platformers that use an overworld type thing, like such as this one. The overworld in the DKC games is not particularly compelling, outside of maybe the third entry, where the third entry adds a little more interesting stuff and exploration. I think that the third one does pretty all right in terms of that. It's definitely one of the main things that it improves upon from the previous games, is a little more engaging overworld and giving you more options on how you can approach the game. Because the third one lets you, like, actually play certain worlds in the order that you want. You don't have to do them all linear. There's like a couple you can just do at your own pace. But Mario World, though, Mario World is, like, all about that, like, all about giving you the options. You got all those secrets and warps and the Star World and all that other stuff, right? That just really just lets you do a lot. Like, Mario World's really good about just letting you play your way. That's another thing I found interesting about, too, is, like, with the power-ups of that game, right? The power-ups of that game are pretty consistent about that philosophy as well, of just letting you play how you want. Because the Fire Flower can either make the game harder for you or easier, or you could just, like, you know, opt for going all in on the cape, and the cape, especially if you understand how the cape works, you know, trivializes that game, right? So the cape is kind of like an optional difficulty level, in a sense. And I've always found that pretty cool, too. Whoops. I had to get hit eventually. Hopefully I don't get hit towards the very end here. That'd be unfortunate. I don't want to die. I don't think they're going to give me another Kong barrel. And that's... now things are dangerous. Oh, no, never mind. We've made it. Clapper's Cavern? Which one's this? Oh, it's another ice one. Okay. I guess there are 2 ice ones in this game after all. Yeah, I remember this one. Oh, I should have ducked. I should have ducked. Got a little too overconfident there. Or I should have just used Dixie for that bit. The ice physics are pretty cool in this game. They let you do some fun stuff like that with it. Use some ducks to get through some stuff in a more unique way. Okay, so there's a couple different places to go here. I think this might be leading to a bonus. Where is this leading? The other one's like a... Oh, it's just a banana barrel? Oh, maybe this is a bonus right here. No? So, like, gonna be completely honest, even though I've played this game a lot, I don't know if I've actually full 100% this game or not. But, I don't remember where everything is, every single bonus. But I'm planning on doing 100% for the GBA remakes, because the GBA remakes have more extra content in them. So they have extra things for you to do, and they have more strict 100% requirement. So I figured that if I'm going to do 100% on the games, those would be the versions to do it on. Okay, this part. Ooh, that was tough. I'll be very interested to do Donkey Kong Land as well. I wonder how, like, I've done the first Donkey Kong Land, but I'm interested in, like, the sequels, because I have heard that they might actually be better. Oh, I guess Diddy died there somehow. That was weird. That was a weird throw. It was a weird throw. Uh-oh. Oh, I barely made it. That was so close. Oh, thank goodness. So what do we get out of this? Just banana coins? Okay. Yeah, you jam that out, Dixie. You jam it out. Oh, this level. We're already off to a great start. I didn't grab it and I was trying to. Whoops. This level I have memories of, I'll tell you that much. Let me actually do this now that I know that's there. You can just skip that little bit. This is easier with Diddy. But there's also some logic to have Dixie in as the vanguard here. Oops, maybe never mind. Because you know, it's nice to have Diddy as the backup for when things get really tough. But Diddy's definitely the best one to use on the ropes and stuff, for the chains. Diddy is overall the best Kong in the franchise. He is the fastest, and he has the best movement. But he's definitely a more advanced character to use. He's more challenging, particularly in this game. Dixie's kind of like the the safer option. Okay. Patience is really a virtue in this level, I think, especially if you want to get through it with your Kongs intact. But I always have this thing about these games where I like to play them quickly. I wouldn't say full-on speedrun, but I like to play them fast. And that tends to bite me in the ass more often than I'd like. But it definitely makes it more fun to take more risks with some of the stuff here. Oh, I forgot that it did that. Well, now I remember. This part, oh, doing this with one Kong. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't mind that noise. That was an email notification that I forgot to turn off. I knew I forgot something. Oh well. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, this part. Oh boy. Let's keep moving. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. When are we gonna get a Kong? I might have missed one, but I didn't hear one. Oh, wait. Go. Yeah, this is a section, man. A lot harder with Dixie. Okay, I know this bit. Which way does it start? That way? Okay. Oh! Didn't move in time, man. Oh, well. I don't know where the Kong barrels were. I must have missed them. Or even like a checkpoint barrel? Wild that there wasn't one that whole stretch. That was quite a lot of level. This is probably one of the longest levels in the game, though, so I guess that checks out. Hopefully we can maybe be a little more, play a little bit better here. So I can actually keep my Kongs, or at least have Diddy. I really would like... Damn it, I'm not doing a good job at that. I'm really just screwing up a lot early into this. Jeez. I gotta focus here. Today, I've noticed that today's not really been a very high skill day for me. I've been definitely off my game quite a lot, as you can see. Not my best day for the Donkey Kong countries. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Wow. Well, that's embarrassing. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it right this time, huh? There, that's what's supposed to happen. Let's start from the top, maybe. I really wonder, based off of my performance so far, how... Oh. Ugh. Most trivial stuff keeps getting me. At least there's a barrel here. That's good. What's to the left? Just another route. Easier or harder, I guess, depending on your preference. Probably harder. There's the letter, I see. I'll grab it. Why not? I don't know what's over to the left. It's another bonus, another barrel. Maybe another letter. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to get out of here. Might be skipping a lot of stuff, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to take the other way. I don't like dealing with neckies. That's much easier. Not bad. Oh, well, I went better this time. Now we're at this part. Okay, we're already screwing up. Get up, get up. Okay. Getting there. Perfect. Got a barrel. I'm gonna switch back to Dixie, because I like having Diddy in the wings. Because of this stuff, because of stuff like that happens. That's trolly. I like having the best character. Okay. I see. So we're going up. Oh, God. No, I timed that poorly. Yeah, I don't remember this level as well as I would like. Like, I've played this game quite a lot over the years, but I think the thing that's confusing... Again, really? I think the thing that's confusing me the most about this... I'm gonna go save, by the way. I should do that. The thing that's confusing me most about this... is, like, where's the checkpoint barrel? Like, am I just missing it? Because, like, that's a long time to go without a checkpoint. That's a doozy, man. I guess we could do that too. Sure, why not? We'll skip the letter. I think that's what's really killing me about this level is just, where's the checkpoint barrel? Maybe I should look around more, I guess. Maybe it's not in plain sight. Maybe you do actually have to go out of your way for it. Maybe it's in one of those sections to the left that I keep ignoring. Very possible. Oh, I forgot that was over there. Definitely an awful lot of memorization for this stage. Yeah, so what's over here? There it is. Okay, so it was there the whole time. All right. Well, that makes things slightly more comfortable. Is the Kong barrel to the right? I should check. No, just banana coin. There might be something over there, though. Indeed there is. Okay, it's good to know. Funny how you don't hear it. Like, the game... Really, now. Man, they're really trying to kill me here. Like, usually you hear that stuff pretty far away. It's odd to me that they would hide that from you. I guess they're just trying to be more mean at this stage of the game. Ah, oh, dude. That's why I should have kept Diddy, because now I'm at this spot again. At least we got that checkpoint, so that's gonna make this a lot more comfortable, even though I failed. At least I don't have to do everything over. Just most of it. Just most of it. Okay. So it was to the right up here. Just gotta let that guy get out of our way. Oh yeah, we gotta keep Dixie on. Right. She's our insurance. She's our meat shield for the better character. You know, if you want to see me play a game that I'm actually really bad at, you gotta see me. That's me play Mega Man. Hello, speaking of peoples. Hello. Thanks for the raid, Moto Kong. I died again. And thanks for the follow as well. So, what did you play? You have Kong in your name, and you got an emote that has Donkey Kong. So I'm gonna take an educated guess. You might have been playing a Donkey Kong game. Which Donkey Kong game was it? And I guess I should also probably say that I'm Masumi. I play video games, variety retro mostly. That's what I do here. Sometimes I play indie games as well, like newer ones. I like playing boomer shooters as well. We like the variety here. How are people doing today? You're playing this one? Okay. You're doing anything special? Or were you just, futzing about? I am playing through all of the Donkey Kong Country games, including the weird versions, like the Game Boy Color. Like the Game Boy Color version. Speedrun, huh? Okay. So I've played the original trilogy a lot, but I am not nearly as good at this game as the speedrunner is. I'm pretty good. I'm really well above average at, man, darn. I'm really well above average at the first Donkey Kong Country. Like, I'm actually pretty good at that and can speedrun it to an extent. But, not this one, though. I'm not nearly as good at this one. I've actually been struggling quite a lot on today's stream with this. Oh, that takes your lives. I forgot about that. Like, kind of steals them. Oh, yeah, I bet it's a hard speedrun. I've watched speedruns of it before, like at the old GDQs and stuff like that. It's a hard game in general, for sure. The entire Donkey Kong Country trilogy is difficult. Absolutely. They are not easy games. And actually, I have to remind myself, especially for the first game, whenever I've watched people play it, how truly difficult it is. Because sometimes I'm thinking, oh man, it ain't that hard. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess this game was kind of hard when I was like 8 years old. Okay, so we got Toxic Tower. Like every remaining level that we have left, it's kind of hard level. Kind of a hard level. It's a cool level, though. We have nothing but cool levels. Nothing but cool levels in this. Thanks for the follow, Illennial Wheeler. But yeah, if you like watch me play Donkey Kong games, you're in the right place. Because I will be continuing to play all of them, including the new ones, which I've not even really touched, so that'll be fun. Those will be the last that I play, though. We're generally going in release order for all of these. Like, I've done Donkey Kong Country 1, and then I did Donkey Kong Land. But I'm going to make an exception for this time of year because Donkey Kong Country 3 has the Christmas cheat code. So I figured it would be a little bit of fun to play Donkey Kong Country 3 around the holiday season. But then after that, we'll have 2 Donkey Kong Land games back to back. Oh boy. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked it. I was too slow. I was waiting around too long. Gotta play faster than that. Come on. I don't normally die to the toxic sludge in this, but I'm very off my game today. It's probably the streamer brain syndrome. It's probably what a lot of it is. The only, like, game of this type that I can play on autopilot is the first game. That one's not a problem for the most part, unless I'm doing something really reckless and difficult and stupid that's speedrunny. But other than that, I can pretty much play that game sleeping. These last levels of the second game, though, definitely require a little more paying attention and concentration. One thing that throws me off about Radley is the timing on that super jump, right? I always think it's a little more earlier than it actually is. You have to actually hold that down for quite a while. I guess the audio cue is really what you want to look for in this. Alright, so you can just jump this, I see. Oh, really? Man, you really gotta hold that down. Okay. One thing that's really amusing about this level, though, is it has, like, almost no margin of error. I find that pretty fun. If you don't hit those zingers right, you're dead in some of those sections. It's quite amusing. Oh, man. This is intense. Other games I've been working on lately is first playthrough of Mario 64. That's been fun. I've only recently gotten back to controller-based games, though, because I was having a severely bad dried cracked skin on my thumb that I need to use with D-pads and analog sticks, and it took about 3 weeks to mostly fully heal. Even now, it's not really, like, all gone, but it's in a good enough state for me to actually play these games again. And I recently finished Metroid Prime. I did that, like, what was it, yesterday or the day before? Something like that. I think it was, like, a couple days ago. Metroid Prime's a really cool game. What did I get for that? Nothing? Okay. That wasn't too bad. It was a lot easier than some of the other levels I was doing earlier. Yeah, Metroid Prime's great. It's insane to me that that game came out in 2002. Can't believe it. I hadn't played it in, like, probably 10 or 12 years, at least not a full playthrough, so it was really cool to go back and play through it again. Like, I've been going through a bunch of the Metroid games because I haven't beaten most of them or even played most of them, so that's been fun too. I have some really weird gaps despite my age. I have some really weird gaps for retro games where there's, like, a bunch of games that I've just not played that a lot of people have. Here's our little troll section here. We definitely won. Oh, wait, never mind. The drama continues. In fact, come to think of it, wouldn't it be smarter to, like, a save, like, elsewhere? Probably would. I don't know if, do they even give you a save? Like, they might give you one, but it's like, wait, after this. Whatever, we'll just go. Screech's Sprint. Scary level. A very scary level, to be honest. This level doesn't screw around. It's fun, though. The thing is Squawks is, like, the coolest animal buddy. So, I really like controlling Squawks. Oh, darn, he got me. Oh, well, that was nice of him. He just threw me exactly where I needed to be. Oh, man, I almost screwed that up. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, revisiting Metroid Prime's always a great idea. Getting hit by a bramble, not as much of a good idea. Made you hate this level? Oh, yeah, I bet. I mean, this would be terrifying to speedrun. I totally understand. I've seen speedruns of this, and it's somewhat incomprehensible how fast you need to go, right? Because the one thing I'm noticing about this level, just playing it again right now, it has a bit of an issue, especially when you're going too fast, is the camera doesn't exactly scroll all the way in some of these sections, you know? Like, it kind of throws you off a bit. And that's a teensy bit of an issue when you're trying to speedrun, because you don't exactly know where you're going. I went the wrong way, see? Like that. So, like, you kind of don't get a lot of foresight in what you're doing here, and that can be a bit of an issue. See, I just went around. I wrapped around. I don't know if I've done that one before. I just went completely the wrong way. Unpredictable hitboxes, really. I wasn't aware of that, but that also doesn't surprise me. I assume when you mean unpredictable hitboxes, you're talking about the brambles. Like, is there some weird RNG with the hitboxes or something? That's kind of intriguing. I wasn't really aware of that. Alright, so we're going up here. Whoops. And I guess from here we go down. It says to go down. Go down. There's like that barrel there, but I think we can ignore that. Right, then there's this section, which is bad. We don't want that one. It says to go here. Maybe this is what we didn't do. We didn't go down this way. I see, I see. Oh, he's already catching up. Yeah, he doesn't waste any time. He's really fast. Am I going the right way? I don't know if I am. Apparently I am. I don't think I'm going to get very far, though, because I don't have the Kong barrel. And I got hit. Oh, apparently I won. Never mind. Okay. I was expecting to be on that level for like 10 minutes, but apparently I did okay. It's weird. The ones that I'm actually getting no problem and the ones I struggled on. Maybe I'm just getting better now. Maybe this was all warm-up. Alright. So now we got the K. Rool duel already, really. We're already here. Alright. We still have the Lost World, of course. Come to think of it, wouldn't it make sense to do the Lost World, like, now? I'm trying to remember how this game is structured. This isn't like the third game, right? Where you have the Lost World, have its own K. Rool boss? That's only the third game, right? Also, welcome in, Dubious. Welcome. Welcome back. I see your Clavio emote, and I acknowledge it. Let me think here. Yeah, I don't think there's another boss. I think it's just the normal levels. So maybe we should just do Lost World now. I'm just gonna use the cheat code, though, because I can't be asked to get 100%. We're saving 100% for the GBA versions. There's another K. Rool quote-unquote fight. Okay, and keep that in mind. All right. Well, anyway, we'll take Funky Flights. Oh, this fight gives the last coin? I see. So basically, I should do this fight anyway, is what you're saying. Alright. We'll do it then. Fair bit of warning. I'm not good at this fight. I might be here for 20 minutes, okay? I am not good at this fight. I'm actually kind of bad at it. So, we'll see how this goes. Like, I know this fight, but I tend to struggle. Alright, we'll see. This fight's mostly a memorization thing and also just a get good thing. Like, these early sections usually for me aren't too bad. It's the later bits. The later stretch of it that's upsetting. Like, this part's a bit worse. I also like how they get rid of the Kong barrel after a certain point. They're like, nah, your pity period's over. You don't get another shot at that. I'm thinking, well, should I save Diddy? I don't know. Diddy, like, is the better thrower. I'm gonna switch. Yeah, I'm gonna switch for this at least. I shouldn't be so close. Yeah, getting close like that's a bad idea. Kind of gotta space it out a bit more. Especially with her. Yeah, I fucked it. I fucked up the pattern. Do they give you another Kong? I think they might. They do, okay. I'm switching back. I'm trying to save Diddy because he's the best character, so... And also Dixie is kind of good for these sections as well. Kind of helpful for, like, at least casual play. Oh, really? Really? I was too close. Huh. I thought I had him tracked. Guess not. Well, good luck to me, I guess. This probably won't end well. Oh, yeah, no, it didn't end well. I got too close. I was a little too slow on the throw. Well, it was a decent first attempt. In general, this is a very long boss fight, you know? It's a lengthy one. Probably also the bane of speedrunning. Just basically anything that takes extra time is the bane of speedrunning. And this fight definitely qualifies for that. So is anyone doing anything exciting for holidays? Or is it all just kind of standard, kind of boring? I'm going to assume it's probably standard boring. For me, it's standard boring. Switch back to Dixie for this part, just in case I get hit. At the moment, I'm mostly trying to focus on the fight. Oh, really? How did I... It's almost like I got magnetically drawn towards that to get hit by it. That was a little upsetting. Okay. know about this. We'll see. We're gonna get our Kong at least, so I guess we're okay. Okay, didn't get hit that time. That's good. Ooh, he's a fast one, isn't he? Alright, that's better. So far, so good. But the hard part's coming up. These wretched things. Yeah. Now we're reversed. And then we're gonna get re-reversed. Because then it'll wear off. Already got confused, yep. Okay. So intense. So long. Oh, was that it? Okay, we did it. You know what? I'm happy about that. Thank you, thank you. Still gotta do Lost World, though. Like, so technically speaking, I don't have to do it. I could, like, do it on the GBA version as well, or whatever. I guess there is an argument to be made. I could just do the GBA. Because, I'm doing 100% on that anyway, without any cheats or anything. I knew you'd do it, Diddy, my boy. But how could you fail, having learned all you know from old Cranky here? You rescued that lazy grandson of mine and dumped K. Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Of course, if I'd been playing, I would have made sure that K. Rool never tries his cheap trick like that again. Like this again, rather. I reckon I'd have found all the Krem coins and completed the so-called Lost World. Oh well, can't expect everything from your first game, can we? Cranky, I've played this a lot. One more thing, how many of my special video game hero coins did you find? A real player such as myself would have found plenty, I'm sure. Let's see how well you did, eh? This is gonna be bad. I really didn't get many of the coins. I didn't really care enough. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Have a good one. So I didn't even make the podium. I was kind of close, though. I was kind of close. I was 9 away. What happens if you get a tie? Does that take Link off the podium? I don't know. I will enjoy the rest of my stream. Thank you very much. See, I think, just thinking about things here, I'm going to be doing the Lost World with the full bonus coins anyway, so maybe I should just do Lost World on the GBA version and just not bother with the Super Nintendo one. That probably makes more sense just for the sake of time. Because we're doing the franchise playthrough after all, and if I'm doing 100% on those GBA ones, I may as well just do Lost World properly on that. I think that's the most sensible approach. And that way we can move on to the third game, just as an exception here. Jump straight to the third game, and get in the holiday cheer and spirit. The third game, though, that's going to be a doozy at 100%, especially on the GBA, because it's got a whole new world. Like, I'm going to probably end up using a guide or get help for that, but it's still going to be a lot of work. The credit sequences in these games are just really nice. They're just lovely. Long, but they're nice. I like having all the names of the enemies and seeing them do their strut along the walkway. It's good stuff. I guess Mario World kind of kind of did that first, maybe. There might have been some NES game or something that I don't know of that did that as well. I don't know. But, definitely a cool little treat. I wonder if there are any indie games that do this. Oh, that's a good question. Not of any I've played, at least. I don't know. A lot of indie games try to be retro, so there must be some that do this type of thing. Oh, yeah. Man, I don't know if I want to convince people to replay the GBA ones. The GBA ones are really weird because they're remakes, technically speaking. The physics, the jumping physics, and the roll physics are completely different. And you don't get, like, boosts really in the same way or even remotely as fast as you do in the Super Nintendo ones. So the physics are real fucky on the GBA versions. It's still 110% playable and all that. It's just, like, you can't do speedrun stuff in the same way. There is, however, one really cool thing about the GBA ones, and that's that it equalizes the heavy Kongs. So, like, Donkey Kong and Kiddy Kong are both, like, way better on the GBA because they don't have the same jumping nerfs and roll nerfs that they do in the Super Nintendo versions. So there are some upsides to the way that the physics have changed. Because Donkey Kong, in his own game, is just wretched. Like, he's a terrible character. And, like, if you're good at the game or you speedrun it, you don't want to use Donkey Kong at all, except for the parts where he's absolutely required, which are, like, 2 parts of the game. And, yeah, so there's definitely some things about the GBA ones that stand out. The main downside, of course, to the GBA ones is you get the washed out color palette, and you get the worst audio. The third game, though, has a whole new OST that's composed by David Wise. So there is that as well. That's an upside. It's got its own soundtrack. But the first 2 definitely have some issues just because they're on the GBA. But they're interesting regardless. They also do have more content. They have like mini games, and they have the like more collectibles and stuff. So there's more secrets and things that you can shoot for. Honestly speaking, there's so much shit that in the GBA ones that I'm probably gonna have to use like a strategy guide or something to get through it. I also, as a fun fact, I played a lot of Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 on the GBA when they were newer. They were given to me as like Christmas gifts, I think, or birthday gifts. I don't remember which. But I played the hell out of them, and then I lost them. I was planning on selling them because I have the boxes and all like the instruction booklets and everything else literally intact. I just can't find the fucking cards. I think they've probably been lost for 10 plus years. They might not be, they might never be found. I remember tearing the house apart trying to find them, and I just couldn't find them anywhere. It was very upsetting. Very upsetting indeed. Yeah, I don't remember the added world in 3 that much. I think it's called Pacifica or something like that. I don't remember too much about it other than where it's located. Now, of course, we have the full proper credits here of Gee Scurvy Kong Crew. Oh, man. Yeah, that, I was honestly hoping to get this game done a little faster than I did, but pretty good. Still pretty okay. Yeah, I have all my other GBA games accounted for. Just those 2 are missing. It would be nice if they would show up someday, but realistically speaking, unless I were to move, I'm probably not going to find them. If they even can be found, they might legitimately just be lost to the void. There's a DS game as well, or 3DS game as well, Pokemon one that's lost to the void as well. It's upsetting to an extent, especially since some of those things are worth decent money. And I would like to have extra money sometimes. I'm not like one to have too much sentiment in terms of physical games. I've mostly don't really care too much about that stuff, so I'm like fine with selling things and all that. I think the only things I really have any sentiment for would be like some consoles, more like towards the actual consoles themselves, but even then, not too much. I basically run everything off of like digital, stuff, right? Like I'm playing this on a Mr. FPGA, and I'm playing. I actually pulled the trigger on getting a real Nintendo Wii, and that'll be fun. The only problem with the Nintendo Wii, though, is I don't know if there's a logistical real way to stream it. Because I've tried with Dolphin, with a Dolphin bar, which is like basically just the computer equivalent of the sensor bar for the Wii. And the thing is that due to the way that the Wiimote works with the infrared sensors, and the way that my room and all my stuff is set up, it's like an office setup, right? So the Wiimote wasn't really designed for an office. It was designed for living room use only. So the problem that I run into is that I don't have enough distance between myself and the sensor bar to be able to get an accurate reading of the Wiimote motion. So the tracking gets screwed up. Either it drifts or it just doesn't recognize at all. Or sometimes the sweet spot is just too specific, and it makes it really impractical to play games like that. So I'm not sure if there's a way to get around that or fix it. It's really hard to say. All right, let's see what our stats are. Let's see what our stats are. 63%. Under 3 hours. It's not bad. Not bad for like just a lazy casual playthrough. Could have gone a lot faster though. I really struggled on a couple bosses and levels, but it was pretty decent. But yeah, I guess I'll save Lost World for the GBA version. There's no real reason to do it twice, so I'm not going to concern myself with that. So that means